Hello guys, and sorry about how long it took for me to get this video out. I have had so many technical issues right about now with this, but I do hope you guys enjoy what is presented to you, and I hope you don't come screaming at me on YouTube, Twitter, and all that stuff to say you're a horrible editor, you're a horrible person, and please stop doing this. But we have actually been playing this game for over a month now. I have too many sessions that I need to edit, and plus I need to kind of edit, record and edit side stories for this series. But I do hope you enjoy everything that you see here today. And yeah. Like and subscribe.
Hello everyone and welcome. I am Boo and this isn't my channel.
Oh no, it's a
I'm some random British fuckwit on the internet. Hi.
Like, the handful of people who are my fans who find this channel are gonna go, Boo, what the fuck are you doing? Shouldn't you be making a video? And I go, cunt, it's 11:31 p.m. I'm gonna be up for a while. I'm in England doing shit and I try to do a video every week. You can...
So he's spending his evenings, instead of making your videos for your entertainment,
Instead having me make my video.
in some random RP game with a random group of people, including a vampire,
No, it's just a cultist.
a communist, oh yes, a vampire cultist, army man, not army man, a Scotsman if he's still here.
I am here
And a bunch of other
indeed.
shit.
So, did you
I'm
know
not
it
a
was
communist.
like... Did you guys know it was a thing
That's the joke.
where there are just pictures of, like, actual people with anime girls doing things? Is that a thing? Because I
is a
just
thing.
discovered this. What the
That's
fuck?
been a thing for a while.
Also,
It's not a healthy thing, but nonetheless, it's a thing.
as an aside, I found something more fucked than a Slavic trap coon. I hope this is on video, Zeno.
Oh, it is. I am
Good.
recording.
Look at that fucking man in the back. Look at him. He's wearing a foot.
That is extra fucked.
He's wearing a speedo.
It's also a pretty good shop.
So,
Alright.
what's going up over here?
This is
Too
going to go
bad.
terribly.
Post
Oh,
and
indeed.
go. Oh yeah, there's the first one. With a fucking pretty boy from Blendess.
What?
That's where the anime girl. It's really a guy.
Quotation mark.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
trap.
I think
Yeah,
that's
that's a
a joke.
trap.
Trap coon.
The amount of
Yeah, there are
fucking
like
traps in anime
Blendess
these
is
days.
basically a anime where.
Speaking
Wow.
of traps,
Oh, and here's the other one. Oh yeah. Looks like my former coworker Brandon, the kid who's trying to look all cool with
He
the.
looks like Agent Smith melted.
what the
Okay,
Slav?
enough
What
of-
the second?
Yes.
Enough of that. I'm trying to eat.
I am
Oh,
suffering with
the other Englishman has arrived.
I've been here for a while.
Not you.
You're Scottish. You're not English.
To a nationality.
Skinglish.
Yes.
Skonglish.
You're all
Oh, you're
white.
talking about the
white bread.
other Englishman.
Yes, the other English people who aren't English, but English. Because everyone's English.
I mean,
Nah, man.
the one that I confused with the dipshit from Michigan.
Everyone's American. They just don't know it yet.
Correct.
But, GM, give us a back brief of what happened last episode in.
Yes,
Mobile Suit
because
Gundam.
episode 1 has been lost to the sands of time and faulty recording equipment.
I'm sorry.
Do you
We
want
are
to
he-
recount it?
Yes, I am going
Wait,
to
are we
get
being
everyone in the
recorded?
audience up to speed if all of you shut your whore mouths.
Are we being recorded?
Yes. Yes, we are.
So, ladies, gentlemen, and folks of inconclusive, unconventional gender, shall we say?
There's only one of those, and he's not here at the moment.
God damn it.
Shush.
I'm not politically correct, Si. You should remember that.
I know.
Yeah, you're not. I'm not. you're
Fine,
not-
ladies,
you're not
gentlemen,
the only one.
faggots, and others.
There we go.
Trap coons.
Politically correct is
We are all just traps of different degrees.
No, I give no one any misleading signals. Thank you very much.
Neither do I.
That's what you think.
I have a beard.
That's what you. Yes. You're just a
Have
bad
you
trap.
ever heard of the fabulous gay man with a beard?
You
I
sound
don't.
drunk, but I know
I'm
you're
hotter.
just tired.
If we're talking, gay body type.
Have you ever heard of the KFC simulator?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
Topic.
All right,
yeah,
guys.
I like how
Look,
you guys just caused a massive train wreck here.
look. Marvin wants that M machine, so we gotta get moving.
We all want that M machine.
Oh
I
god.
thought you said MSG for a second there.
I mean,
I
MSG
didn't
is
know what you meant
good.
the show or the drug.
Jeez,
I thought you
nice.
said MS Machine.
No.
Dude, when it comes to Emma, there's always salt. From someone.
Sodium chloride.
Yeah. This is why we hate Yazan, everybody.
Yazan is the greatest being to ever live on this world.
Operation Assassin.
going to
Operation
Annihilate you.
Assassinate Yazan is what we're calling this campaign. Okay,
Who the
so the year is Universal Century 0086, and for those of you who are familiar, which is probably all 4 people watching this,
I had
should
44
be
views on the
fucked up.
first video.
That's pretty good, actually,
Not
all
bad.
things considered.
The Titans basically run the show. Space Noids are being oppressed. And, well, on
Everyone's
Earth,
a
it's not
cunt.
that much better. Shut up! God damn!
It's a me, annoying announcer guy. Oh god. Alright, everybody's done. Good.
I really hope my mic picked that up. Anyway. So, on Earth, it's not all that much better. The Balkan states, former Yugoslavia, Slovakia, Czechoslovakia, etc., all are in pretty dire straits as well, to the point that an armed rebellion has risen up. And in order to quell this rebellion, the Titans have been tasked with annihilating the rebel forces. But, since the Titans don't have any spaceships in the area, they made a few phone calls and got a hold of you fucks. Team based out of Odessa base on the assault carrier Albion, which has been refit and rechristened since the Galaz Fleet conflict, with a mostly new crew, featuring some old familiar faces from various Gundam series, as well as the party.
Ba-da-da!
And now you get to bear witness to our wacky adventures as we try not to frag each other and also accomplish the mission.
Hey, this isn't peak Ghost timeline where we're
No, I don't
fucking
mean
conspiring.
frag each other. I mean frag
Oh, I
the
see.
people we're working with.
Fair enough.
Get shot by.
Insult. Well, we don't know exactly which.
Insert Frank memes here.
Hello.
Fuck off.
Hello there.
I
Good
wish to
thing
bang
you
the
guys are
Titans
here.
chick.
Yeah. I'll say, do you want to intro each of the characters, considering that if we lost the audio and both episodes 1 and 2?
That's fair.
Well, I mean, I didn't get a chance to record the very first part of episode 1 because I was still at work.
Yeah.
Part 2 of episode 1 I did record, but lost to audio issues. But
All right, here,
the
let me
character
do
introduction
it.
stuff I'm gonna do as a completely separate thing.
But we can do it here as we wait. Let me do a quick rundown of what happened in episode 1. Simply put, episode 1 consisted of us meeting up with one another, a few of us doing some really stupid shit, going on a mission where we fought a bunch of angry Serbians with mechs, killed them, then got a bunch of them to surrender because we did
through
something.
actual faggotry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
We did something.
Literal
and
thing.
managed to get a bunch of them to surrender. However, the Titans immediately fucking yeeted them from their warship, or their Garuda. That.
They had a GM sniper too, and it killed all of them.
Right. And from there, we all got a bit fucking miffed, realized the Titans are a wild card we don't want to fuck with. So, if they ever go off the reservation, we kill them all. Going along with that,
Specifically
also-
the cyber new type. The rest of the Titans.
I was
are
getting there.
Just
I was
assholes.
getting there. But going along with that, there is a cyber new type among the Titans. And the cyber new type is a motherfucker named One. People who've watched Zeta know that this is the bad juju. He is piloting a Gundam that is transformable, but it is a complete shitbox. It's
It is
a
the first transformable mobile suit ever.
It doesn't have the movable frame.
it's garbage.
Just like the Zeta.
Shut
Thank you,
up.
guys.
I knew that was coming.
But hey. But to kind of round this out, we've learned that there is a particular, like among the Serbs. I'm just gonna call them Serbs. Fuck it, instead of Slavs, because I like
The
to imagine.
technical,
I like
the
to-
Balkan Liberation Army.
I know that,
Yes.
but I like to imagine that the Serbs caused another fucking world war. So, but the Serbs have a souped-up camphor that is murdering a bunch of Titans, and we theorize that the camphor is being piloted by Robot Girly Man, who's from Gundam. So, for those who don't know, there's a guy named like
Robert
Robert-
Gilliam,
Gilliam.
which I
Robert
pulled
Gilliam,
him off his wiki.
who has a Gelgoog that looks like a fucking ultramarine, at least in color.
Yeah, his color
What
scheme
I
is
understand- It may or may not be a happy accident. But yeah,
Probably, because MSV is really old. And
But,
I think 40k is.
rounding that out, what we kind of ended the episode on is Marvin, my character, who's the resident new type, had a conversation with One, learned about Murasame Labs, the Psycho Gundam, what the fuck a cyber new type is, and who boy, there's a lot of big worry. So,
1-0 to Boo.
we're walking on eggshells. Not a lot has happened per se. And episode 2 is we've taken out and we've captured an airbase, and now we're just kind of doing patrols, waiting to do a thing. We're certainly not gonna ever get attacked. Ooh. But yeah,
So,
everyone on Boo.
Oh my.
it's been 3 days. And
It's
it's
because
quiet.
I'm using my laptop. Yeah, I'm using my laptops, and I'm kind of away from my mic.
You're
He's
loud
not
enough. No, you're pretty loud. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But you're fine. It's been 3 days, and things seem to have calmed down a bit. Except from the occasional spooky... Possibly they may be reconning us that some of the patrols have seen. No hide nor hair of the enemy. And so... to that end, you guys have been setting up shop, really. Turning this airbase into the beachhead for your campaign against the Balkan Liberation Army. The Gundams have been running doubles patrols as per the captain's orders. One is fine with this because he's fucking superhuman and doesn't need to sleep apparently. Zack, however, is not, and he is very grumpy.
1-1.
And so it is late in the afternoon on October 13th, and the Quell team and the Gundam have just gotten back from their patrol.
Scraw. Wait, which Gundam?
Ours.
Alright, so I probably came back too.
Yeah. Yeah, if you volunteered for this one as well.
Yep. So Marvin's also... Marvin is a tad bit tired as well.
Just type into your new type bullshittery.
It's not how that works.
Judah would disagree.
That's really not how that works.
It'd be an interesting new type power. The ability to just never need
Never
sleep.
need to sleep.
Be fucking handy.
Yeah. It probably would be.
Scraw.
Scroll.
Yeah. So, did anything happen during that patrol, or nah?
No.
It's all Gucci.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't done that yet.
No, you haven't.
Hey.
As a character famously put it, it's quiet. Too quiet.
I got a
Oh.
bad feeling about this.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Who are my long-range support guys? Is it just Marvin and Wirtz?
Frank has the
I mean,
75
Frank can
millimeter
snipe.
sniper.
Yeah, but he's just there to
And
eat
Denton
occasionally.
can also snipe, actually. I think he has a GM rifle.
But no
How so?
one besides Wirtz and Marvin who have, like, dedicated long-range weaponry.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it a little bit easier to break up the teams now. Because it was asked of me to change up the squad
Again.
again,
Which was I didn't ask.
all
I
pilots,
suggested.
please report to the pilot
Fuck.
briefing room.
Alright.
Oh,
What the
God
fuck
damn it,
are?
I can't get out of my normal suit.
Hey, real quick. In characters, can everyone type their soul designation? I want to get this down pat. Because I don't think we
Please,
ever
for the love of
fucking.
God.
I don't
I
think
only
we
know
ever
I'm Soul
fucking
1.
figured this out.
We did.
We did, everyone forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is as follows.
You guys are putting it in the wrong fucking thing,
A,
both of you.
channels. B,
A-
as it stands prior to anyone shuffling the teams around. Soul 1 is Zito. Soul 2 is Zach. Soul 3 is Marvin.
Yeah, that's
Soul
what I thought.
4 is Wirtz. Soul 5 is Denton. Soul 6 is Frank.
Everyone type your thing. I want to keep track of that.
Alright, fine.
Cool.
What?
UI.
No, you're soul full. Vegeta, you're soul 4.
No, you're not. No. What?
No, he's
No.
Soul 5.
He's so
Yeah.
far.
That is-
Isn't
You are
it supposed to be in
Yeah,
rank order?
I thought it was the,
No.
was the
it's
former
by
ghost
Not
or the
really.
odd number.
No,
Christ
it-
alive.
The odd man out is Zach.
because he got assigned to team lead because you two chuckle fucks couldn't keep it in your pants.
Yes.
But I'm confused now.
Well,
So-
actually, first of all, I got called out because I was calling her a bitch, and then Frank realized, oh, I want to fuck her.
It doesn't help regardless.
Yeah, that actually makes it worse.
What are you talking about?
You should be fucking dead.
I hate my life.
Whereas I
No,
have
you just
not been
wanted to
given the
fuck.
chance to lead at all.
So it's myself as Soul 1, Soul 2 is Zach, Soul 3 is Bufar, Soul 4 is Vegeta's
Hyperion.
character, Hyperion.
Mm-hmm.
No, Hyperion is Soul 4. Vegeta is Soul 5.
Wait. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Without-
no, don't listen to Hyperion. He's stupid. Just
Ah.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I thought it was even as an odds.
No,
No,
like
no, it's 1 and 2 are the flight leads, and then it goes by
Yeah, but I'm still
Designation.
pissed at that, to be
position. By,
honest.
yeah, by position in the flight formation.
Yeah.
So it
Which
has
I'm still
nothing to
pissed
do
at.
with rank.
And now we have soul 7.
Not
Yes.
yet.
We will.
Speaking of which, you said you were
Soul
introduced
7.
Karen, but you didn't.
The butt
Yeah,
monkey.
we never actually got to meet Karen Joshua. Oh yeah, Karen Joshua from 08th MS Team is the ship's doctor. Go
You
figure.
did get it.
Surprise!
Surprise! You're all gonna get your asses kicked.
Which,
Even Marvin?
She's pretty nasty when you piss her off, so yes.
What did Marvin do?
Nothing yet.
Oh, fair enough.
That's why I'm
Actually,
calling all private.
you're supposed to go see her for counseling.
I thought that was not.
No,
Ugh.
I disregarded it.
Right.
Yeah, like we
I
we
wonder
kind
if
of.
she got the memo.
I mean, if she didn't, that could be funny.
She didn't.
Right, but
Which is
we
why
have
I'm calling the
pilot-
pilot's briefing, so the doctor can meet us all.
Oh Christ. Okay.
Rest in
Oh,
peace,
boy.
Zach. He is tired and irritable, and this will not end.
Yeah. Zach is tired, irritable, and still in his normal suit.
So
Wirtz
is
has never
Marvin.
gone.
He just looks like
And
shit.
so is Wirtz.
Wall to wall. Well, Wirtz never takes his off.
Well, Wirtz
And
like
actually, Wirtz probably just
Weirdo.
changes out of his normal suit into another normal suit.
yeah, fucking Marvin and Zach were out on patrol with Titans. Like, ugh.
But I'm
Wirtz is
still
just
sorry
terrible.
on that TL stuff.
Don't worry, at some
Honestly.
point you'll get it back. Once I get to know my guy knows your guy a little bit better. Just
Maybe.
coming back from leave after my dad passing away is a little not the best time for him to get pissed off.
Boss, did you really have to call a meeting right after I got back from patrol?
Yes, because the doctor's here now,
Yeah,
and also we
get
need
this
to
stuff sorted.
redo Soul Team. We're changing the team up a little bit.
Again?
Not my call, the captain's call.
I'll say, wasn't that
Whatever.
even discussed? That was that we said about once. And
Yeah.
a decision wasn't made on that. Because nothing was actually written down anywhere or even said about.
Yeah.
It was all hummed around rather than actually being made the decision.
Well, this one's more of an official for the temporary time until I see otherwise.
That works for me.
We're going to change things up again for right now because I can't be everywhere. The new teams are going. Zach, you're going to be under my command from now on.
Right.
Marvin, you're going to be you're going to be Soul 2. Wirtz,
Understood.
you're still on my team. Denton, Frank, you guys are under Marvin.
Who's this boo you speak of, sir?
Boss.
This is
The fuck?
fair. Yeah.
You just see very dark lines under his eyes, like he hasn't slept for the past 3 days.
I
You've
would
been
suggest maybe.
playing too much Mario recently, sir?
Ha 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 ha! Is it because I'm Italian?
That man is playing Galaga.
I probably would suggest maybe you take some leave on this.
Oh,
If you're
after
that
this
tired.
briefing, I'm going to sleep. Because I've had not just the captain on my ass about this, I've had the Titans on my ass for this, and I've also been trying to get in contact with some people back at Jobrow and Augusta to get some stuff sent over here. It's been very
What
tiresome.
kind of stuff?
Well, considering they've been putting us through the ringer lately, and just the whole deal with this entire operation, I am not surprised that things are falling to shit.
I was trying to get us some, better mobile suits, which it's still a work in progress.
I was gonna say, what else can we get? As a fucking IGM came out bloody premium, that thing did.
Sure, they still have some old gyms lying around, some commands maybe.
Yeah, I know, but as in, if we're gonna get anything that's
not like
better
we have
than what
pilots
currently
for
have-
'em.
Exactly.
I'll go and take a command over this old piece of junk.
Well, all I can say is that the replacement suit for you came in with the doctor. Apparently, it's kind of known that you destroy your stuff there, Petty Officer Franks.
Oh, well, yeah. Well. Hey, not my fault. Not my fault. I wasn't the one who decided to blow up my shit.
Oh, I know. Don't worry,
So
you're...
we're just gutting that Jim Kai and giving him a new one.
For the most part. That thing is beyond messed up.
So Pixie the Seventh is being stripped for parts, then basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So we're going on to Pixie the 7.5.
For the most
Oh,
part.
Let me just rename it on the Roll20.
So who's the doc?
This is...
I give her a rank. Oh, she still has the same rank. She hasn't been promoted. Okay.
Why hasn't she been promoted all these years?
Because of her association with Shiro Amada.
And she doesn't need to be promoted.
I mean, she's a doctor, so shouldn't she at least be a commissioned officer?
No.
No?
The great Federation bureaucracy. That's the answer.
Okay, I was just making sure. This, everyone, is Master Chief Petty Officer Karen Joshua. Master Chief Petty Officer, please give everyone a nice introduction for yourself, and please, for the love of God, don't hit me.
She just kind of looks at you, gives you a little wry smile. Pretty sure you already gave me a fine introduction.
Roger. As you guys know, she is the Albion's new doctor. Also, if time needs, she is our Soul 7. She is a former Mobile Suit pilot. She was part of the nice shit show that happened over in Indonesia.
The less we talk about that, the better. Point is, if we need to, I can pilot a mobile suit.
Yeah, boss. There's some things we don't talk about.
So
Ever.
then would just offer us a salute. Oh, that'd be nice to work with you at least. This is shaping up to be a very interesting crew nonetheless.
I swear to God, if you pull the same shit you did on the bridge the other day, I'm going to hit you.
I'm not. I've already apologized for those. That's all. That's it.
Oh, is this the one?
No, you can honestly beat the shit out of me later if you want as an apology. I have no grievances with that.
Please stop talking.
Lieutenant, I will not be around if anything happens when she decides to throw you from
Both
wall
of
to
you,
wall.
please stop talking.
Now, does anyone have any questions for the new arrangements or for the doctor here?
Can I get some sleep now, boss?
Yes, you can.
Thank Christ.
Now, if you guys need me, please do not wake me up for the next 4 hours because I need mandatory sleep. If you have questions, bring them up to Master Chief Petty Officer Marvin. Or, yes.
Lieutenant. She
Yeah.
just holds it. She's holding up a "Do Not Disturb" sign, hanging off of her finger. Getting something?
You're gonna
Master
need
Chief
that.
Petty Officer.
Oh,
Ensign?
hey,
One for
real
you.
quick aside. Would there be a lot of paperwork in
No, it's just a man random.
one member to another? Like-
No. Zito has the authority to just do that on the fly as the ship's combat commander.
And it's just a man random.
Cool. So, Marvin will flag you down and just give you like a. Hey, hold on.
Yes, Marvin.
Right before you go. Later, like maybe before combat, after you go to bed. After you go to bed, before combat, there is something I want to talk to you about.
You got it, buddy. Now, if you need me, I'm gonna sleep because I'm starting to see the
Boss.
shadows.
Boss, get sleep.
Good night. And you just see him walk into the combat commander's office, like not even his actual room, and just hear a flop on the ground.
Thud.
I hope he hasn't literally had a heart attack and dropped on us. I seriously hope that he hasn't. But
Wow, good thing we've got a doctor then, ain't it?
Understand
fine.
this, both Denton and Frank.
yeah, I'm fine.
Both
Just
contributed to his state. Look, take it easier on him. He's been through a lot rather recently. Alright? He's a bit abrasive, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, I understand, but I just try to and call shit with everybody. I don't even think my letters have even reached the people they have, or they just don't care.
It's probably the latter,
Well,
all things considered.
that's the thing. I'm used to people, actually acting on things like that rather than just leading up for animosity's sake. It's just disheartening,
Right.
Well, either way, I am gonna probably either drown myself in booze or sit sulking in my class. But
Pilots are not allowed to drink during an operation, Lieutenant Junior Grade.
I'm probably going to sleep then.
You'd best.
When do I stop my office for some psychiatric if you ever do that kind of thing?
Anytime you need.
Get it? Thanks, Doc. Alright, lads, I'll see you when the combat alarms ring. Good luck.
Alright, well. Pilots are dismissed.
Alright.
Master Chief Carter,
Yes.
do you have a moment?
Sure.
Come with me to my office.
Lead the way. Truth be told, I don't know how to get around this ship quite yet.
Actually, I was kind of hoping you did.
Well,
I don't know where it is.
we'll figure it out together. It's fine. If two people look like they know where they're going, nobody will bother them.
Okay. So, eventually you guys find the doctor's office, med room, whatever it is on the Albion.
So long as you go, in the direction you think you should be going with enough confidence, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Boo's life advice from living in London.
So,
Terrible life advice.
It is, but it's
It's a
amazing.
death trap and it's terrible to get around it.
so the captain tells me that you were supposed to come here for counseling at least twice now.
It did get waived last I checked. If
Nobody told me.
then clarify that with the captain. If it wasn't in fact
Probably
waived, and I
just
have
an
to.
oversight. I'm sure I didn't get the memo. That being said, I took a look through your paperwork.
Yeah. I'm assuming what you found was,
Let's call it interesting.
yeah, that. So is there anything pressing that you want to ask about?
Not particularly pressing, so much as I just want you to know that, well, this is my job, so if you do need help, I'm here to help. Regardless of if the textbooks have anything on it.
Yeah. No, I get
Trust
you.
me. I know what it
Yeah.
was like. I was there too.
Well, actually, if anything, there is one person I'd like you to keep an eye on. And let me know if anything irregular pops up.
We're
The-
talking about you, aren't we?
I know, but I'm more adjusted now. Just if
Okay,
anything
so-
happens with the pilot of the Gundam, let me know.
Why is
Something that you
why
can't
is it always
explain.
kids?
It's 19.
All right, I'll keep an eye on him, I suppose.
Again, if something strange pops up, just let me know.
She kind of raises an eyebrow. You mean like what I read here?
You could say that, yeah?
Noted.
Yeah. Look, and between you and me, please don't bring this up with anyone other than myself, Zach
I'm-
himself, and the Mobile Suit Commander.
Have you ever heard of doctor-patient confidentiality?
Yes, but it does bear repeating.
Well, I suppose I should get all my shit unpacked. That was all I wanted to talk about. So,
All right.
unless you have anything else you need me to know, you're dismissed.
There's any help?
You cut out there. What'd you say?
Oh boy. I just asked if she needed help.
You want to help me lift some boxes of shit? Sure.
Yeah, why not? Can't exactly sleep. Still a bit bone tight.
Alrighty then.
That sounds real bad in even in context. Ugh. Like at least out of context.
Closing my eyes, I still see them with all the people.
Dealing with Titans is not fun.
It's not supposed to be. Unless you're a genocidal prick.
Uh-huh. And this is where we discover that Marvin is not the most physically fit. At least, like, strength. He's conditioned, toned, he's healthy and fit in that regard. But his bones and muscles are... bones and muscles. Alright. His bones and muscles are just weaker than most people.
Because he's a Martian. That's how that works.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
So, he has a little trouble at first, but he acclimates. Don't drop those. You don't want to get full of syringes.
Oh, no.
Wait, is he helping her move shit around?
Yeah.
Cool.
Marvin's
that's
a
the Gundam,
good
huh?
dude.
Because they're
Yeah.
picking up the shit from the hangar. That
Yeah.
looks uncomfortably familiar.
I understand that completely. Though, I think for different reasons.
Yeah, I don't think you have any idea what I'm talking about.
I mean, parts of my old suit are probably in that bastard, so there is that. But, fair's fair.
I'll tell you about it sometime.
Alright.
My old unit commander was he was a weirdo.
Well,
Kind of like you,
That's-
actually.
I was gonna say. Alright. Well, that's good. Or... bad. Marvin's head begins to spin.
Well, hopefully
Because-
you're a better soldier than he was.
Yeah. Marvin has the... Oh... Well,
I should probably write and see how Sanders. All right, let's get this shit back to my office. Come on.
yep.
Is she still with Eleanor?
I don't know. Try and find out.
That's what I'm doing right now.
In character, I mean. I'm not going to tell you out of character.
Oh. No,
Yeah, I know
was,
the answer. There is an answer to that question.
No, I was asking for like out of character, like if they're
Again,
actually still together.
I have an answer to that. But you're going to have to find out in character if you want to know.
Okay.
Because why give away all the fun stuff when you can find it out naturally?
Huzzah.
Go on, Denton. Hit on her.
Oh boy.
Please.
No.
I can't wait for that to go horribly wrong.
No.
Nothing can possibly go wrong.
She's already got a lot of interest already. But
The
that's...
entire bridge crew.
No.
Reggie.
No. Listen, if anybody actually started doing the backstory, it's like a hint to that thing, but it's not a proper thing. I
Scraw.
want to be things a bit more.
So,
loose.
a solid 6 hours-ish later, Lieutenant Zeta wakes up feeling not dead, shall we say.
I'm alive, everyone.
I've had the big
Realizing
sleep.
that he passed out on his office floor, and could have gotten a much better sleep had he not been a dumbass, he probably curses himself and then goes about his daily duties.
until he can take his next sleep when it's the normal sleep time.
Wait, what the
So,
fuck?
have
Why?
you updated the stats for your GM yet?
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh shit, I still haven't... What? Sorted out my skills and XP and all that, fuck.
Let's see what you put on this.
How much did we get?
You have not
Last time?
touched it yet.
Oh,
wait, no,
it's
yes.
under my character. It's under my character.
No, you put it in the mech sheet, dude.
How much do beam spray guns cost?
Alright, so...
Hello?
I'm looking it up. I got it pinned
Okay.
somewhere.
Oh god. No, no, stop, stop. Bad.
Because I want to be able to do something fucking hilarious.
Oh, it cost
If
it.
I have... Huh?
Let's see. Spike shield, wearable armor. Did
Oh,
you
wait.
update your stats? It doesn't.
I didn't add
Oh yeah,
bonus
you
hit
did.
points.
Yeah, you did. There we go. Yeah, it's good. All right, awesome.
Now I'm not gonna get completely wrecked.
Yes.
And I forgot,
But,
and I just remembered to use the last 7 points that we got from last time.
You don't have to spend them right away. Just BT dubs.
Right.
Oh, I kind of need to for this situation.
Fair, I guess. Yeah. So the chief kind of accosts you as soon as she spots you in the hangar.
Which one? Z?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh no.
No.
Hey, Lieutenant!
Yes.
We just finished your GM.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna
All
yell at me
tuned
again.
and ready to go. Why would I yell at you?
Oh,
You've
no.
done absolutely nothing to piss me off. No, this is Nastasia, not Karen.
Oh, I know. And it's a no, cause he's just trying to think.
Hmm.
Because the past 3 days are kind of fuzzy now after the 4-hour nap. He's like, I don't know if I pissed you off in the past 3 days. It's just all a blur for me right now.
Yeah, no, you've been fine, just kind of zombie-like.
I think,
But
thank
yeah.
God that's all it was.
I did, well, everything I could with whatever spare parts we had laying around. Actually, it's kind of a stroke of luck that Frank's old GM got beat up and gave me enough spare parts to do what I wanted to do with it.
Oh, thank God. So, did you...
And it's no hot rod, but it's a lot more responsive now.
That's all I'm going to need. And a little bit more speed, which... I hope you did that.
Yeah. I lightened it up as much as I could without getting rid of your arm.
Which, again, thank God for you, our junk queen.
It's what I do.
So, I
Just don't go
wanna...
getting it broken again, please. I can't fix it yet.
I can't make any promises.
That's... Oof. Alright. Shit.
What's he rolling for?
So, I picked up a beam spray gun because I had some leftover shit. So, if I take into account the base roll, the reactor, the sniper model, the boost on a beam spray gun, and then the assisted targeting action I get once a combat encounter, I can do fucking 5 dice. It's stupid. It probably won't come in handy all that well, but
Well, I mean, you can do that with any gun, not just the beam spray gun, right?
no, because my other one, when I boost it, boost 2, it boosts the range.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, if it's a beam weapon, it automatically gets the beam advantage.
Is that I?
Wait, beam rifles just have advantage in general?
No, so when you...
Oh! Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah,
Oh,
so anything
this-
that's a beam weapon, whenever it gets boosted, automatically gets that one advantage. That's just... that comes with the beam keyword.
Holy fuck, this changes everything.
It eats the hose or it gets the. I've lost.
That's fine. No, but I need
That's
to pick
why
up
beam weapons are really good.
Yeah, I just had to pick up a beam spray gun to make up the kind of big fucking flaw of the powered rifle. Just in case. Alright, cool. Just wanted to show that off and see if it would work, because fuck, that's a lot of dice.
Zai, just wondering, how much XP did we get last week?
7.
Points. 7 points. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be 7 points an episode, pretty much.
So 7 points for just the mech or the character?
Oh,
Yes.
Both.
Both.
which means you could get Pixie the 8th actual parts.
Oh, Pixie 7.5.
Yeah. 'Cause
Pixie
it's
and a half.
It's half the.
It's still technically half of his old GM. With the parts used to upgrade it.
Alright. Let's continue. I don't know what said it like
Crazy
that.
boom!
Yep, no.
Well, that's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do while you have.
Oh, I have to fucking flag down Zito. And you know what? I'm gonna flag him down by doing a fucking text message.
Wirtz is pulling yours and just calibrating his suit's guns.
Alright, so Wirtz is on patrol then. Just pretending to shoot things.
Let's see. Have those letters actually been posted or not? Because I'm still trying to figure that out, because I still have no response from that yet.
Well, I mean, when did you post them?
Ages back,
3 days ago.
before the last mission.
So, 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Why would you think you'd get a response in this case? It's snail mail.
No, was in the ship.
Yeah, he posted like notes all throughout the ship to apologize.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
That's not mail.
yeah, that's not mail.
I mean,
That's-
no one said anything to you about it yet. But, you know.
Hey, Zito.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I sent you stuff.
He's going to South for patrol then. Denton's got to take his gym custom out.
Right?
This is a very audible sigh as I'm still talking to the chief, to the petty officer.
Wait, you guys text?
We have a private comm unit.
Yes.
Yeah, just dear.
Remember, I'm a rich boy.
Right.
And I technically took Boo and, well, Marvin and Wirtz under my wing, and they live technically with me when we're not on base. So yes, Marvin has a room for a Haro, Boo.
This changes everything. Everything.
Marvin now has more horrors than Lacus.
No,
No.
'cause that's
God.
stupid. You gotta have the
Oh,
one.
God, no.
If a mile was in this, then yes.
Yeah, so, is that... So... Okay, here comes the text. Fuck you, Marvin! Marvin, you're a douche.
I'm hitting the screen very loud.
What are you guys texting?
Flap, 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 flap. Flap, flap, flap. The captain is in.
He has finished feeding his pet rat.
And
Whose
also
name
himself,
is Jorg.
whose name is not
Look,
Jorg.
look, if it is Jorg, that rat is gonna disappear.
That rat is gonna No,
he's
he's
out the catch.
No, his name is not Jorg. His name is Scruffles.
Oh.
You see, that's also something we know.
Also,
that is
that's
also
even
somebody we
worse.
know. I'm aware of that. Named after the insane man who, in the Rogue Trader server, posted the short barrel single fire bolt action 50 BMG carbine.
Oh,
I don't
I
remember
like
that.
stuff.
So, before
I'm gonna just drop it in here so you guys can see this because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind of
before-
insane.
Before Denton goes out in his GM, Marvin's gonna flag him down.
You want something from me, Chief?
Hey, Lieutenant, I figured since, just to avoid any complications, we swapped you over to Zito's team, since you're of similar rank. Just to avoid the complication of you serving under directly who's, a lower ranking officer.
I'll say the only problem I have right now is with the Titans, but
Even still,
Yeah.
it's nice to avoid complications.
yeah, for now. Just waiting for this bloody operation to be over.
Alrighty.
Last.
There's shit posting. Okay.
Cool. So, step 1, achieved. Step 2, find the other bastard.
What other bastard?
You.
Oh shit.
you didn't follow step 1.
What? Oh. Oh, report to your office. I didn't see that. Oh, well. Oh, fine. I'll fucking go back before flagging down the other bastard and go, oh, also, boss wants to see you in his office. Vegeta Scraw.
What?
Pay attention! I turn back around before walking off, remembering something. Like, you gotta go talk to boss in his office.
I'm gonna need these things. Alright. Be on.
But yeah, that most recent addition to the shit posting is what I was talking about from Scruffles.
Yes.
We
Oh,
know.
just
It
an
is
FYI,
beautiful.
we are being recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, we are being recorded. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I made sure this time that things are good. And for
Things are
people to understand what the hell we're talking about, one of our
Alrighty.
buddies posted this in a different role-playing server that we're in, and now our lovely captain, the Trap Reggie, posted this in our
Hello.
posting. You can't say that Reggie's not a trap anymore.
He's not a
Fine.
trap. He's a twink. He's not pretending to be a woman.
He just looks effeminate.
He is a woman! Ah!
Reverse trap.
Look, if Reggie was a reverse trap, things are markedly different between her and Marvin.
Is that so?
Right.
Good Lord.
I mean, it's still fucking weird, but
This is the worst timeline.
You made this timeline.
no,
Yep.
I
no.
think I need a jar for that exact phrase.
yep.
Oh,
You
Uh,
achieved this timeline?
No, this is the worst timeline.
But
No, Matt. The worst timeline is the one where I directly translate to Ragged Helix over to this instead.
ew.
Ew.
Oh, thank you.
Nobody wants that timeline.
No, he gets shot summarily very quickly.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Murdered. But no, Marvin is gonna track down Zach.
Alright. He is actually hanging out because currently, Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is the Gundam on patrol.
Fair enough. Yeah. But upon seeing him, just Marvin's gonna wave him down.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
A quick thing. Slight shift in teams. I had
Again?
Denton. Yeah, I had Denton transferred over to Zito's, and you're transferred into mine. It's more so to avoid issues of rank, at least as Denton is concerned.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. Things been going all right, all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, the Titans guys aren't giving me any static or anything.
Right. Oh, good. Keep me posted. I'll, do something. What was I doing? Marvin thinks like, wait, what the fuck do I do on the ship?
Yeah. So, meanwhile,
Marvin's gonna go to the fucking bathroom.
and Reggie gets a knock on his office door.
It's
wait,
I have come to use
Oh wait, and
your
what?
bathroom.
I'll be back.
I'm sorry. What point of the night is this? Like what?
Okay, this is actually a couple of days later.
Oh, this is a couple of days later when we presumably calmed down and we're no longer on 100% all times high alert.
Yeah,
So no attacks have happened.
yeah.
Okay.
It's quote unquote too quiet.
That's fair. Well, at least we've
But yeah, you
Had-
guys are setting up the airbase to be a beachhead for
setting up the airbase to be a beachhead, putting in defenses such as they are where we can,
right.
which is probably just getting excess gun tanks and burying them in positions to act as turrets.
Not even gun tanks, just guns.
Just guns.
Yeah, If we
Okay,
had gun tanks, they'd be, part of the mobile suit complement.
that's fair. But yeah, there's a knock on the what time of day is this that it's happening?
Midday.
Midday? Okay. Reggie, have you slept? It's been a couple of days. You have to have slept at some point.
He might have had the mandatory 4 hours like Zito did.
The mandatory 4 hours. Might have. So yeah, he's probably slept, but he's probably not looking very good. So there's a knock on his door.
Yes.
Just gonna get. You're just gonna get a very tired. Come in.
Alright. So, hold on, I gotta move a whole bunch of sheets I've been editing. 20 pop-up windows! Yeah. It's this guy. Who you might remember as the Titan who actually bothered to salute you during the briefing.
Yeah. I don't. 1 second. Let's guess. That is Ensign Volk, I believe.
Yes. Oh, there's actually supposed to be an E at the end of that. It's Volka.
Volka.
Yeah.
Oh, he's German. Okay.
Nordic of some description, yes.
Some form of Nordic, yes.
So he's a Nazi.
Not necessarily. Let the literal Axis Xeon have that in a few years.
You mean
Or right
10
now,
months
I guess.
From 10 months
10
from now,
10
yeah.
months from now. Oh.
Yeah.
How can I help you, Ensign Volka?
You got a minute?
Well, considering that the BLA's been letting things stay quiet, yeah, you could say I don't have anything but time. He says as he pauses and takes a sip of coffee.
Yeah, it's the first chance I've really had to get away since we landed. So. Sorry this is late in coming, but well, he just kind of groans. I want to apologize for my my CO's conduct the other day. Someone's gotta.
Reggie just kind of blinks and then just nods his head. Apology accepted, Ensign. But Lieutenant Dufresne and I have already discussed her conduct as it pertains to the future of the operation.
I figured you would have. I mean, it's not really my place to speak this, and she'll probably kill me if I tell you, but... Well... Don't go too hard on her, alright?
I'll take that under advisement.
She has it kind of rough.
Reggie will just nod. Anything specific you intend? Anything specific you intend to share along those lines, or?
Well, actually, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't ask, but since you are, he just kind of tugs his collar a little bit. Well,
Up, close the door behind you.
right.
Oh,
They
real
close
quick aside-
automatically.
Real quick aside.
Or
I love
like step in far enough that the door automatically
Uh-huh.
closes. I don't know how shit works. I'm sorry, I don't know
there's-
what
there's
level of
sliding.
tech the doors are.
But as a quick aside, I do love how, like, this party's or this ship, like the crew's way of dealing with things, isn't like the Argama, where it's we just beat the shit out of the problem. It's like, all right, look, what the fuck is eating away at you? Let's hammer this out.
Well, to be fair, we're not a bunch of children.
I don't know. I think my character is the biggest man-child there.
How old is Zito?
Oh god.
He's like 29?
Yeah, 29 at this point.
Yeah, not the youngest in the cast. I think that goes to Ensign Ingram over there.
Yeah.
Just barely.
No. Well, I mean, for main cast, yes.
Yeah.
The youngest
Because-
named character we have is Carrie, I think.
Yes. I literally just had her stuff pulled up so people can read.
Carrie.
all
Oh yeah.
Because she's 18.
Yes. Is that really the Federation standard issue female officer's uniform? No wait, she's an NCO. Standard issue
yes.
NCO uniform for
The
women.
standard issue uniform, actually.
Oh,
It's just that guys usually wear
pants.
pants.
and not a skirt.
Women usually have a skirt.
Yeah.
Except for,
Unless
like,
it's Karen.
I see.
It's actually a two-piece. It's just you can't tell because of the belts.
yeah,
What?
it all looks like a one piece, honestly,
Yeah.
from here.
I see Colonel Mustang is somewhere in the uniform designing department
Haha.
Yes.
Mini skirts.
because all female officers are wearing mini skirts.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Karen Travis got his wish. Oh, that's the other Travis. Fucking Travis William. There we go.
We know.
It's probably against regulation for her not to have her legs covered up, but I don't think anyone's complaining.
I don't think I've ever seen like any woman in a Federation uniform that had their legs covered up.
Well, I mean, most of them do wear pants of some description, like or leggings or something.
I'm blanking on seeing one right now, but I do have admittedly limited Gundam experience.
Yeah.
AKA the only ship I've seen the crew of is the Nail Argama. Which may or may not be fucking weird.
They're not weird. They're pretty
Okay.
standard.
They're pretty standard. Okay.
Also,
But
to be fair, the images I got for our female crew members are from like side games and stuff, which tend to do their character designs a little bit less
right.
militarily regulated.
okay, but
Fuck
anyway,
it.
Meanwhile, in the AU,
Right.
everyone gets no sleeves.
Or
Dude.
pants.
Thank
Yes, because-
God for
yes,
the
because-
Thank
Well,
God for
yes,
AU
because the-
uniform.
well, yes, because the
Wait, I've just
because
realized.
the sleeves are all in Neo Zeon.
Damn
Not
it!
the same.
Damn it! You beat me to it. I
Yeah.
didn't realize.
just thank God though for the female AU uniform. It
God
is
bless.
so fucking amazing.
I need to see this
Ugh.
now. Is this on the wiki? If I just
Here.
search AU, is it going to
Just-
be on the wiki?
Just look
Here,
up M machine.
you caught me at
That's
a
all she
strange
wears.
time because she fucking appeared in Pinterest, like as we're talking.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
AU uniforms have no sleeves.
No
For
sleeves.
some-
All right, but anyways, Ensign Volca. I don't think I need to say this, but well, nothing.
Tilda had pants.
Oh yeah, she did.
But nothing you say leaves. Pause. This office? Sure, office.
Yeah. Oh, I was just kind of nervous about coming over here at all. If anyone caught me, well, it would probably not go well. Let's put it that way. But she's from here.
From here, you mean
Here, like where we are right now. This
Around-
part of the Earth.
around?
Born
in
here.
wha-
She grew up here.
Ah. So there's probably some bad blood, shall we
Why do you
say?
think they assigned her to this mission?
Because the Titans don't know. Because, no offense to you, the Titans don't know what conflict of interests going into operations are.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Basque knows all about that. And that's probably the reason they assigned her to this op.
No.
Rage is real.
Well, considering
Test your loyalties and all that.
Just nods said. Well, considering Captain Fleming, I suppose that makes a certain amount of sense.
So
I'll be sure to keep this in mind, Ensign.
don't let her know you know.
I won't. And if she happens to find out that I know,
Well, it's my ass, obviously.
well, no.
So,
If she happens to find out that I know, I'll find a way to justify having access to her personnel files.
good luck with that one.
It's not as hard as you might think.
Plant a bomb in her suit.
Look, like I said,
Columbo Day.
I'm not trying to make excuses for her, but you know, she's my boss and she's a good officer.
And and it's pertinent to have an understanding of everybody's motivations going into an operation.
She just wants this over as quickly as possible.
He just kind of nods his head. I gathered as much. And what do you want out of this operation, Ensign Volka?
Pardon?
I believe my question was quite clear.
I'm here following orders, sir. Except for the present conversation, obviously. My team got assigned here. I help my team win the fight. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Reggie just nods his head.
Were you expecting something profound?
You know, I'm never sure what to expect from mobile suit pilots.
Thinks back to the last conversation with Marvin. Look, I'm dumping some shit onto
Look,
you.
I'm dumping some shit on you. I'm a psychic.
And this fucking like artificial psychic crazy asshole. You're crazy, Marvin. God damn it!
But he
Why
didn't
you
say.
so cray-cray?
I don't think he outright told Marvin he's crazy, but he was definitely thinking it.
I mean, look, I know the Corps gets a bad rap and everything, but, you know, Tasha and the guys, they're good people, more or less.
Just nods it. Once again, Reggie just nods his head. Well, well, if the Federation's anything like it used to be, from what my parents told me, that loyalty of yours should get you very far in life.
Here's hoping. I don't want to keep getting shot at until they finally catch it, you know? Anyway, I'd better get back over to the Garuda before they notice I'm gone.
Right. If you if you need an excuse for being over here, I called you over for a discussion regarding future cooperation between Soul and Medusa teams.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna fly. Don't worry about it.
So what about bitch slapping Frank on behalf of you know who?
Reggie just makes
Oh,
a
slap her
non-committal.
on the ass.
One more thing. Headquarters called. I think we're getting reinforcements soon. I don't know if they told you yet.
You know, I think the EXO took that call without telling me, but thank you for the heads up.
Yeah. More Hyzax. He just kind of like pantomimes that one fingered up like woo. Sarcastic.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do with this. Now, if there's not anything else,
Nope, that's about it.
all right. Dismissed.
Sir.
Ensign.
Kind of salutes and wanders his way back out.
Reciprocal salute, and
Scrub.
and Reggie goes back to feeding his rat.
Oh, speaking of out of character, Boo, you happen to say put a bomb in his suit in her suit mere seconds after Columbi joined.
No, it was a bit longer than that. He was here for. I
Ye-
watched.
I didn't even know Columbia was in here because I have.
I said
notifications on.
Columbo.
Yeah, he's been kind of quiet.
I think he's Big Dad.
Frumbles Mackenzie.
Well, you guys are in the middle of a story moment. I'm not gonna ruin that.
Yeah.
Oh, he
there's
has
a sexy
manners. I
voice.
love it.
Fucking consider boyo.
Meanwhile, with Knob,
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Please do not
Don't
do
do
that.
that ever again.
This
This
I
is my
was.
feel-good game, not my. I'm barely having fun running the game.
And yeah.
Super accurate.
On that note, I'm gonna go make dinner and do one or two things around the house. I will be back in a few minutes. You guys can enjoy the
You guys.
sumptuous
In other words, you guys
sounds
go
of
fuck
the
yourself.
Zeta soundtrack that I'm going to put on for you.
Wasn't I called somewhere? Or told to report to somehow?
Oh.
Yes.
To arrive via Medea within the next 8 hours.
Oh,
On that runway that you oh so conveniently didn't crater.
Oh.
My fault.
Again, didn't crater. So, they have brought with them 5 Hyzax and 1 GM Cannon 2.
Which is very customized. I'll just put the picture up in a second.
Yeah, you should be able to edit your sheet now.
Thank you.
What was that last thing you said? I misheard that.
Very very personalized.
Oh, I was on about
Also of note,
Zai. Sorry.
one of the Hyzax is red.
Oh.
Red Hyzac. Is it 3 times faster than the other Hyzacs?
Bitch, it might be.
Oh man.
it's 7 anuses. That was stupider than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
It was pretty dumb. I actually don't have a Medea token, so just imagine it kind of
Landing.
landing here.
Yes. So, not sure if anyone's seen the. Do you want me to repost the picture in Discord if anyone wants to see it?
Please.
Here we go. This is GM Cannon.
You might want to get that little guy out.
As a point of reference.
No, Hyperion, you don't understand. That little guy, that's the mobile suit.
Taking down mechs on ground combat.
What's he, Master Asia?
Bitch, he might be.
Man, wouldn't that make our lives easy? Just send him at them.
I am a master of the ancient art of mobile suit martial arts, which has been passed down through my family for generations.
Doan screams in the distance.
I'm probably gonna have to waifu 2x this, whatever, it'll work for now.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, you're getting off the Medea.
Alright, so. Could we describe that?
What do you think?
You fucking
okay.
flop. You flop
Fine,
out like a fish.
Alright, so the first person you probably will see coming off the Medea is a very an average height individual, quite very slim, unbelievably attractive with very long silky red hair, is a man, despite you might having to look twice to the contrary.
Why do we always have these sorts of people?
Why does this keep happening?
What the fuck is this crew?
And
Is the Federation playing a prank on us?
and
If you have to ask, the answer is yes.
Because it's Zeta era. Yes.
Everyone in Zeta is either ugly or a Bishaman.
And essentially, this is yes, you see him
Or
walk
they're
around.
Camille.
He would be wearing a Federation uniform, but apart from that,
So this is his character.
Yes. And so also you're overhearing the hushed expletives from the Titans officers as soon as they see that red Hyzak.
Why?
I don't know. Why don't you go ask?
That's kind of a.
Fuck it, Marvin will. You talked to the crazy guy last time.
I was more thinking that actually, does Reggie just know anything about this Red Hyzak's operational history?
Has he been a Titan ever?
I don't know, Matt. You never
I
said
thought
whether
we
you.
determined that he wasn't, right?
Oh yeah, what am I supposed to roll?
Oh yeah, right. I will require you to give me a. 1 second, I'm looking at the skill list. I believe investigation is a skill.
it is.
Yeah, so give me an investigation roll. Which, if you don't have the skill, that just means you don't get advantage.
So it's under awareness or intellect?
So it's awareness always.
Ooh, awareness,
Oh.
you say?
Oh wait, hold on.
Well, no, I'm
Fine.
doing a thing.
Yeah.
What before?
Other skills. Hold on. Let me just make sure this is the right one. Am I anything else?
You'll find out about it.
Yeah, we're gonna make you do an investigation roll.
So I rolled a 13.
Okay. So what were you looking for?
What I messaged you about, just like any.
The nondescript that,
Oh.
which Vito can't talk about. Mossman, why?
Listen, Eldon is former Special Forces. He has to keep a lot of things close to his heart, alright?
So, have I been given like information on who I have to approach when I arrive here?
Yes, that would be the captain.
That would be me.
Oh, the god.
You
A
see,
meeting of a
you see,
fop.
you see the tall man look around for a moment, and he basically spots the. I'm guessing the guy
Oh,
wearing
God.
Federation pilots.
Oh god damn it! It's the Britannian vampire. Nobody else is gonna remember that character, I don't think, but...
Wait, is it Luciano Bradley?
No. It's the one ace who shows up for one episode and gets yeeted by Colin the same episode.
Yeah, that's Luciano Bradley.
Yeah. Yeah, him. The art Zaku has picked bears a striking resemblance to.
Oh,
him.
that's not him.
So does that mean does that mean does that mean
Luciano
the
Bradley's
title might
blonde.
confuse me? Oh, he's blonde.
Are you sure?
Blonde with like, oh god, he's blonde, but he's also got Reggie's streaks in his hair. Yeah, he's got a similar hair color to Reggie.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, you'd probably be reporting to the Bridge of the Albion, which is the weirdly black and possibly noteworthy Pegasus. I don't know.
As fucking
I mean, it's
Zito,
noteworthy because it's black.
as Zito and myself see the guy with the red Hyzak show up, going, who the fuck is he?
Well, I'm guessing my guy's going to go to the bridge.
Yeah.
And quickly just marches off.
Up.
You notice that he actually marches with his arms behind his back.
It's not that odd, but all right.
I mean, I posted the thing in general, so that's what Luciano Bradley actually looks like.
Yeah.
The disturbing thing is he could is in a different timeline he could be Reggie's father. It's
I
really
kinda
just the
see it.
hair.
No, I see it, kinda.
I kind of see it, yeah.
Oh god, the eyes too.
I think that's just like 30s Reggie.
Oh god, 30s Reggie's literally the vampire of Britannia.
Quattro Regina. Stupid. God.
Oh, boo, you're going to hell for that one.
Yeah.
It's excuse me, it's Ave Regina. Thank you very much. Church puns. Give me just 1 second. Like I said, I made the inadvisable decision of thinking I had time to kill a monster, so...
That's fine.
I did not get the information I wanted. Let's just leave it at that.
Fantastic. What information did you want, out of curiosity?
Oh, basically... Well, no, just as a precautionary thing, I reach out to all my contacts from, my time in the Federation. See if I can pull up anything on our friends.
Alright.
And
Shall I
And,
tell you what they can
oh
find
no.
on my character?
No, he's looking into the... Because you're going to introduce yourself, and presumably we just have access to your operational
file.
history because you're... Yeah, because you're on the team now,
And you're not a Titan.
and you're not a
Wait.
Titan. So it's literally... It's the Red Hyzak guy that we need to look into.
Well, I was looking into literally everyone else.
Alright, so...
I mean, you're not gonna find any information on the frickin' cyber new type.
Well, of course that.
Alright, so...
And
Matt,
the
what
Deuce
did
team's just a bunch of dudes. Like,
Yeah,
they're
Matt,
not
what did you
all
what
that
did you say? What was it for the Red Hyzak guy? Awareness?
For yeah,
Looking
for
into
doing
his
that
operational history, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have investigations. Yeah, just awareness. Think. Yeah, Reggie doesn't have any access.
Yeah, you get the same result Zito got, which is Lots
Here.
of red, lots of black ink with an FID logo on it.
Marvin
don't-
hangs out with some fucking weird people. Maybe he has better luck.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, FID is the Federation Intelligence Department.
I figured as much. I figured it was something along those lines, but
And for anyone
Yeah.
who wants an example of what they're up to, a woman by the name of Alice Miller shows up in the 08th MS team to give the main character truth serum and ruin his day.
interesting.
Yes.
Hence the title Miller's Report.
Where she almost kills Shiro.
Did I
No,
find
she
out?
chooses not to kill Shiro. She intentionally
Right, there we
misses.
Did I find anything out?
No.
You had a deep.
Okay, so he's just. This is just some weird. All right, but
It's stuff you guys wouldn't be able to act.
that's fair. Okay, so Reggie's probably just gonna call the lieutenant over later, since everybody's cursing this fucking Red Hyzak. But for now, Zaku reports to the bridge, and how old is your character, Zaku?
My character, he's quite young. He's only 23 years old.
Oh
He's
God,
older
he's
than
the
Reggie.
same. No, he's the same age as Reggie. Actually, quick, what's his birthday?
Oh, actually, birthday?
Yeah,
January 3rd.
all right. He is older than Reggie by a matter of months.
Wait, how does that
This-
fucking work?
So, like, I decided to roll for it to figure out Reggie's birthday.
Yeah.
His birthday is August 30th.
But mine's January 3rd.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're older.
so you're older. We are both
Um,
23. We were born in the same year. You were born
Time
January
does not
3rd
work
of that year.
backwards, Zaku.
Oh,
You were
right,
born
yes.
January 3rd of
No,
that
no.
year. Reggie was born August 30th of that year. But
Okay, I was
anyways,
born September 3rd. I'm joking.
do you want to be younger than the captain?
He's fucking young, actually. He's really young.
I mean, yes.
Okay, I'll be September 3rd.
I'm okay. We're still on
I
October.
am an enigma.
His birthday. That's gonna be the thing. His birth date is just gonna keep changing.
'Cause I don't keep
Yes, I
fucking
could-
track of it.
Yes, I couldn't find your birth date in your records. Could you tell me that so I can complete the records? I don't know what my own birth date is. What do you
Roll
mean
for
you don't-
deception!
What do you mean you don't know your own birth date? Anyways, so this man with the long red hair in the Federation uniform walks in. Reggie is, of course, pausing for a moment. He's like, "Is that an effeminate man or is that a woman?"
That is a man.
He doesn't say that aloud, Matt.
Oh,
That's-
I know.
That's his
Arnold
internal
does.
thoughts. Arnold says that aloud. That is a man, sir.
Sir.
Right,
This is where you paid the big bucks.
right.
And
Thank
she was like,
We've lost Columbi.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Commander Bainford.
as my guy walks onto the bridge, he basically clips his foot and goes like, I'm trying to find anything of his voice. Lieutenant Trois Negrin reporting for duty. At your service, sir.
Master Chief Petty Officer. Cough.
Master Chief.
Says
sorry,
God.
Master Chief
Says
Petty-
God.
Yeah, he says that so he wouldn't forget that. Sorry. Let me do it again. Like, he clicks his feet and he goes like, Master Chief Petty Officer Trois Negrin reporting for duty. At your services, sir. And he actually bows his head a little.
Reggie's gonna just snap a crisp salute.
And there's a couple of snickers from the present bridge crew.
Okay. Captain Reginald Inouye. Hey. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Board, Petty Officer Negrin.
Delightful, Captain, in a way.
These are just going down the Albion Corps. This is Commander Arnold Bainford, Executive Officer.
Charmed.
Charmed indeed as well, sir.
That is Warrant Officer Her Omar Fang. He's the comms officer. What is he? Where is he?
He is the chief radar operator.
The right. Our chief radar operator.
He nods his head as well.
That's a bomb.
That's a bomb. What is? I can't find. What the hell is? What the hell is Chief Petty Officer Scott? Where the hell is it listed?
He's in charge of dog bodies.
He's not. Oh no. Oh, he's the. Okay, no, he's the
shipboard operator.
He's the shipboard operator. He's the specifically for the AA screen.
Yeah, so he does the AA screen and he issues orders from the captain to the crew over the PA during combat.
Right. That is Master Chief Petty Officer Scott. He's our shipboard operator.
Hiya.
Nastasia is not.
Nastasia's in the hangar doing her thing.
So we'll go after her. So we'll go to her next. Comms officer. There we are. Right. Yasmin is the comms officer.
No, Yasmin is the combat operator.
Combat operator. That's right.
She relays orders to the mobile suit team.
That's right. That's right. This is Ensign Yasmin Kalashnik. She's the combat operator. In other words, if you get to know nobody else on the bridge crew, get to know her.
Otherwise, you're liable to get shot. Hi.
It's delightful to meet you, Ensign. I'm just forgotten how to say her last name.
Kalashnik. Kalashnik.
She's Russian.
Yes.
Bliat.
Delightful to meet you.
Bliat. Rushby. Who's Master Chief Petty Officer Joshua? Who is that?
She's the ship's doctor.
That's the ship's
Quick
doctor?
question, would you
Alright, so
actually
she's
have
not on the bridge
would you
crew.
actually have a Russian accent?
No, she does not have an accent. This is the space future.
This is the space future. That's right. That's right. Carrie's the comms operator.
Yeah.
And that young lady over there is Petty Officer Carrie Janis.
Hi. Could you say your name again, sir?
Twat basically like leans back, raises an eyebrows, like and just smiles. Twat Negrin. Apologies. My family.
Sorry.
Space!
Yes, space is the answer to many situations in the modern age.
Matt, is there a pun in the last name Negrin that I'm missing, or is this just like it sounds funny,
sounds
so people
like
are
twat.
laughing at? Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was the. I wasn't even picking up on that. I was just like, okay, he's French, whatever, sure, why not?
Well,
My
what does
mother was-
Troy's mean in French?
I don't fucking know.
3.
Tra.
Yeah, menage a trois.
It's
Oh right, yeah. God
It's a
fucking
play
damn
on
it.
Quattro Vagina.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah.
Vagina.
Vegeta.
Yes, Mr. Four Vagina.
Yes, I apologize.
8
My
legs.
mother was French. Well, descended from French stock.
7 vaginas.
Sink anuses.
Sand in the vagina.
This is gonna turn into more of a shit show than it already is.
Hey, we haven't died yet.
And technically, Victor has not instigated any of us.
Has not.
Well, Chua has not, anyway.
So Yasmin just kind of reaches over her console and sort of whacks Carrie on the back of the head. Don't be rude.
It's quite alright, it's quite alright. I'm used to it. But, I'm glad I amused you.
Right. And Master Chief Petty Officer Negrin, there are 2 other individuals not on the bridge that you should acquaint yourselves with. The first is Master Chief Petty Officer Karen Joshua. She's our Chief Medical Officer. You'll find her down in the infirmary. And slightly more, or perhaps slightly less pressingly, depending on your opinion, will be Chief Petty Officer Natasha Summer. She's our chief mechanic, and highly excitable.
And I guess
Understatement of the year, sir.
Raising that breath. I guess so. She's a real spitfire then.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yes.
I would strongly advise against saying that to her face.
Duly noted, sir.
Meanwhile, Nastasia just sneezing up a storm down in the mech bay.
Who the fuck is talking about me?
Yeah, she knows that cliche.
She
God
knows that.
damn it.
I'll make a note to sue them in due time, sir.
Since when did we have two of these? She's just looking at the GM cannons.
What is that? What's so fucking strange?
Alright, strip it for parts. Not gonna let me get horse to the mouth.
Oh god.
Strip it for parts.
Oh no.
Just one of the other mechanics. Negative, Chief Summer. That's part of our. Why am I doing Reggie? Why am I doing the Reggie voice? It's just. Let me just. Negative Chief Summer. That's part of the new MS. Yeah, that's an addition to the MS complement.
Since when?
Since today.
Right now.
You didn't read the morning brief they got sent through?
When do I ever read the morning brief?
About as frequently as I don't have antifreeze in my mouth.
What?
That was a very roundabout way of saying.
Quick question: are they using vodka for antifreeze?
No.
No.
No, he just means always because he'd be dead otherwise.
No, wait, about as free. Right, sorry, no, that was about as frequently as I have antifreeze in my mouth. Yes.
Okay.
But anyways,
Is there
Well,
anything I
run a
should-
diagnostic on the piece of shit.
Is there anything I should be notified of, course, Captain Inoue?
oh,
And he also
No.
goes, and
Nothing.
it's like Commander Bainford. Anything at all?
nothing that the that flight lead Lieutenant Zito won't be covering in your first briefing. Which Commander Bainford, are any of our pilots out on patrol as of right now?
Currently, Lieutenant Junior Grade Denton is out on patrol. Other than that, no.
Right. Well, as soon as Denton gets back, then I imagine. Is that coming from Carrie?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured as much. As soon as Denton gets back, I'm sure Lieutenant Zito will be performing a full brief on all pilots. Speaking of Zito, is this a case of say your name and it will summon you, as in you're about to walk into the bridge?
I was on my way to the bridge anyways. I was just waiting for a moment to chime in.
I mean, you have your moment. Go.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, I'm looking for my new... Oh.
Well, speak of
Congratulations,
Valve
Lieutenant. You
appeal.
found him.
Ah, hello, my good sir. Master Chief Petty Officer Twan Negrin at your service.
Okay, you're officially Sol 7. Congratulations. I am
Dude.
not calling you by your name.
Alright, straight up Zito. My exact fucking thoughts the moment you said it.
All right, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that in a combat situation.
Fuck that.
Just call him Twat. Everyone else already did.
Whenever on to Twan goes around. Now, sir, what are my first standing orders?
Your first standing orders are to go introduce yourself to Chief Medical Officer, because she's probably going to want to talk to you first, and proceed to threaten you, I imagine. Then you are
What
going
the
to
fuck?
report to the Chief Mechanic, explain
Is
to her
something-
how you like your mobile suit, see if she can do her preventive maintenance, make sure she does a thorough job, her and her team, and then you're going to report to the pilot's briefing room at, what time is it right now?
Mid-afternoon.
Let's
say
let's
like
say
4 p.m. local
14:20.
time.
Let's say 4 p.m. So,
So
16:20.
16:20 local time.
-ish.
Is that when Denton's getting back?
Sure.
So report to the briefing room at 14:20.
Understandable. Understandable.
You should. Oh, pilot's sleeping quarters are on the 3rd floor. They're right down the hall.
No. I actually don't know how many decks the Albion has.
Well, I'm just
It
saying
is
the
as
3rd
many as we
because
need to
that's where
fit
the
in.
where I imagine
It has
Okay.
enterprise decks.
Just looking at the size of it, it probably has at least 4 decks.
Yeah, I have no idea how big ship decks actually are, so.
Slightly shorter than building stories. It's like 9 foot versus 10 foot.
Okay.
They are.
So then, yeah, it
ship-
probably has like 7 or 8. Because the thing's like 30 or 40 meters tall.
I'd imagine the flight deck is like,
probably
Or-
considerably larger.
which it would be closer to the 3rd deck if we're going.
Well, I mean, the
from
hangars
top
are
to
just the entire length of the entire height of the ship there. It only really has decks in like the center.
Yeah, so the 3rd deck, where probably the pilot sleeps, so that way they can quickly sortie. And the mechanic team.
Yeah.
Very well, sir. He looks around. It will be a pleasure working with you all.
See you later, bud.
Good day. Turns around and walks out with his hands behind his.
Reggie just kind of looking him up and down like the like
The homosexual male that he is.
No, like he's not sure if he's attracted to this guy or not. Like, huh? Is this
Roll
guy
for it.
too? Is this guy too effeminate for me? It's basically what his mind is going.
He is
I don't-
very attractive. That is one of his defining traits.
He has the.
Roll for
well,
it.
let me tell you, Reggie also has the attractive trait. I don't know what do I roll for this? Willpower? Sure, willpower. Why the fuck
I
not?
mean, you don't need to make it a test. You can just roll a die and determine it for yourself. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
whatever. Why
throw
not?
that in the rules.
Flip a coin.
We're gonna say yes.
Oh no. Okay, well, let's roll with this. Let's see what happens.
Roll with it. Like all embarrassing things that happen in character. It has been said, you must roll with it.
Roll with it.
Anywho,
So yes, we're gonna follow that or do something else first.
Sir,
I think
can you not check out my pilots?
Reggie just kind of pauses, looks around. Was it?
Captain, you are on your own.
Yes, sir, it was that obvious.
Oh, Christ life.
I make no promises. As he just slowly gets control of himself back.
Omar's like, smooth, man. Smooth.
But were you just coming up to find the Master Chief Petty Officer, or did you have other business on the bridge, Lieutenant Zito?
Some other business, sir. We should take a walk.
I'll take the helm, sir.
Yep. Very well.
Oh, great.
Good.
More stuff about Marvin being fucking crazy.
Very well. For the yes, for the interim, Bainford, you have the deck,
Thank you, Commander.
and
My pleasure.
Reggie's gonna step down. How tall is Zito?
Zito is
He's
6'2".
6 something, right? Yeah.
He's 6'2".
He's 6'2". All right. How tall did I make Roger?
5'7".
5'7". Okay, got a good 5 inches on him. All right.
Oh my.
How did he get a captain so young?
Because he's just that good.
Okay, fair enough.
At sucking
Because the
dick.
Because the Federation is
Oh.
because the Federation is horribly desperate for manpower, and anyone with any amount of qualifications, honestly, could make captain.
Also, yes.
And who
Also,
can happen
Reggie's
to...
totally a top. Just establishing this for the record.
He totally didn't keep sucking commanding officers dicks in order to gain rank.
Well, he wouldn't because he's a top.
Hmm.
No,
I mean,
Suck from the top.
You can... Well, listen. Let's not talk about the
We're only
upside
getting
down
to the
anglerfish.
tip.
All right.
We're only
All
getting-
right.
Oh, come
That
on,
is
guys.
a very descriptive name for that.
We're only getting to the tip of the issue so far.
just the
That was
tip.
really forced and not funny.
That was a bit forced.
Yeah,
but,
I'll just slide out of this joke.
Anyway,
See, that was
That's not-
better.
that's not the only thing. Angry, want you to slide out. Okay, I need to go get a drink and contain myself. I'll be back.
So
I
meanwhile,
broke him.
shall we follow Twa or go somewhere else?
Here's a question. How many... Did Marvin get fucking ordered to go to sleep yet?
Everybody did.
Everyone's being ordered to go to sleep.
Because Marvin keeps doing extra shifts to help people out.
Because of rotations.
Oh yeah, so pretty much Marvin should be in his mandatory sleep right now.
Alright, fucking Marvin's sleeping in the quarters. Alright.
He's not being a good boy. He's been covering other people's shifts.
It's more so he's been backing them up.
For a second, I thought you said sleeping in the corridors.
I mean, it would make sense.
That sounds like a very Marvin thing to do.
You know, that's not
Marvin is a
inaccurate.
space bomb.
He's
Fuck it,
used
he's
to
sleeping in the
fucking...
corridor. And
Nah,
we just
he's
stumble
sleeping-
upon him.
Nah, he's sleeping in a bed. Like, he's not fucking stupid.
Or that tired.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Twa goes down to see the, Who would he see first? I'm gonna roll for it. Evens is Joshua, and Odds is the mechanic. Mechanic! So he comes down the elevator, walks into the mechanical room, and looks about and looks for the first, like, mechanical person, and goes, "Excuse me, I'm here to see the head mechanic. I believe her name was,
Chief's over there, boss.
Why, thank you very much,
Points
sir.
to
You have a nice-
to the small woman in the
Small.
In the red
Small.
jumpsuit.
yeah.
I fucking
Well, they're
love
all
that.
wearing red jumpsuits. It actually happens to be pretty much Soul Team colors, oddly enough.
Yes.
Just a little more red than orange.
He basically he goes, "Thank you very much, my good man. We'll talk later." He turns on his
Oh.
heels and walks up towards her.
Oh god.
Towards, is it Nastasia?
Nastasia.
Nastasia, thank you. Walks up to Nastasia and he goes, "Excuse me. Good evening."
1 minute. I'm busy.
Of course.
She spends the next, we're gonna call it a solid 7 minutes, just completely absorbed in whatever part she's working on.
Twa actually observes her, sees what she's actually doing.
To him, it looks like she's literally tearing it apart. Viciously.
Twa basically-
Which mobile suit is she doing this on? Is my question.
You don't know what suit it's for because it's a loose component at the moment.
Oh, she's not actually on near a mobile
No,
suit.
she's at her desk doing something to a servo that's been removed from
Yeah,
the unit.
Twa basically goes, "You have very good form."
Are you hitting on me?
If I was hitting on you, I'd be much more direct.
That was pretty direct. Who are you?
Pardon?
Who are you?
My name is Twa Negrin, Master Chief Petty Officer, Twa Negrin.
Man,
Just
it is...
call yourself twat.
Ugh.
Oh, my mother called myself Twa.
I feel very sorry for you. Okay, let
It
me
does-
guess. You're that hunk of junk. She points to your GM custom or GM Cannon 2.
Indeed. Very sorry. I did not mean to. embarrass
Cool.
you.
Do you have any idea how mean you've been to that poor child?
As I have had to ask for a few modifications, but apologies.
All the wear and tear, all the parts you haven't replaced. I mean, did you even have you even run a diagnostic on it? I had to basically strip the whole leg off.
This thing has antifreeze pouring out of it, where there should not be antifreeze.
Yeah, even antifreeze guy says it's in bad shape. And he's antifreeze guy.
Blame the mechanics on the thing.
Chief.
Machinery has never been my particular strong point. I'm more.
So you were hitting on me.
No. I will be very blunt about that, ma'am. I was not. I was merely trying to show an interest.
Chief, there's sand everywhere in this cockpit.
It's got bees in it.
There's zombies in my cock.
Oh god.
Twa sighs and walks over, and he walks over to it. The bees. I do not
Or
know where
not
they
to
particularly
bees.
come across from. I've been trying to get them out for a couple of months. As for the sand, I did a brief stint on the African front.
Master Chief, you might want to stand back.
Please stand back.
And he's got a propane tank and a lighter. And in a few seconds, the bee problem is gone.
Along with probably everything
Most
else
of his
flammable inside the cockpit, I was gonna say.
No, it's not in the cockpit. They're just in one of the servos or something.
Oh,
Twa is currently just observing, just gently, like, fiddling with his long hair with one of his fingers. Like, you know how some people...
Okay, pretty boy, here's the deal.
Hmm?
You promise to take good care of her out in the field, and leave the rest of it to me. We square?
Twa sadly sighs. Ma'am, I will be very honest. I generally prefer to like to play forcefully in combat.
You take good care of your mobile suit, or I will strangle you. That is the deal.
You're very direct and threatening people, you know that.
Yeah, I can get away with it.
Hmm. I will do what is ever necessary to complete my mission, but I will promise you that I will come back with an intact mobile suit.
Hey,
Good
Chief,
boy.
stop
She just kinda
flirting. We need
smacks-
that part over here.
She just kind of smacks him on the back. Good boy. Now I'm
So
gonna
that's
make her nice and pretty for you. Okay?
Can you at least keep my decal on the shoulder? That took a lot of effort in trying to put on.
Why would I mess with the paint job?
I believe the term you applied to me. Good girl.
Never
And he goes,
use that phrase again. My friend.
then don't call me a good boy.
I make no promises.
And I
Chief,
make no
stop
With that, she
flirting.
just kind of poofs and goes back to work.
Literally dives into the suit. I
Like,
must go. My people need me.
dives into the foot and comes up near the shoulder.
I mean, she does do that on occasion, but no, she's not superhuman. She's just very, very, very dedicated to her and attached to her mobile suits.
Twa sighs and goes, someone's been reading a lot of Naruto. And just turns his shoulder and moves off. So I guess then it's Karen Joshua.
There's bluntly nothing really interesting you're going to Karen.
Alright, walks in, says hello.
Unless you decide to do something fucked.
Yeah, unless you do something stupid, in which case the response will be immediate and violent.
Just, yeah, hi, don't come back with a bleed out of your femoral artery. Something
pretty
along
much
those
what-
lines.
Something that requires Twa is generally just trying to stay as minimally on point and on the job as much as possible. He's just very polite. So, yes. That's that done then.
Yep.
And he, probably back to his room.
Yeah, he's probably unpacking his things.
Is he in a bunk with anyone, or is he on his own?
Pilots have their own room.
They don't bunk. Everyone has their own rooms.
Right. Okay.
So a while later, Reggie
the
is
captain?
summoned. Oh yeah, you guys do your talk first, then you'll be summoned back to the bridge.
So,
Oh,
sir,
what? Cutting in right quick, Matt. You did see the post and in-character shenanigans, right?
I did not. I have been looking at Roll20.
All right. I'll remember to drop it in there.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
She
Yeah.
nodded and just did that.
Okay. But anyways, back somewhere down one of the Albion's corridors.
So, sir, I tried to do some digging and I turned up nothing on some of those people.
Is this about the Red Hyzak?
Yes, sir. He is. His file is almost as dark as mine.
If I had, just considering the degree to which it was censored, I'd hazard a guess that he's in some way associated with the FID.
Well, that's quite easy to tell when it says redacted by the FID on the top of the page, sir. Handsome, the pilot report.
Reggie just shrugs.
So, I'm thinking whoever it is former Federation Special Forces or current Titans. Either way, we need to watch out for them.
Yes, generally speaking, not the best person for us to have around. Glad we're in agreement on that.
Also, I restructured the teams like you asked. Which you might yell at me for this one, but I put Marvin in charge of the second MS team. Zach is with him. And Frank is the...
Momentary twitch, but eventual nod. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I suppose making sure each team is capable of handling itself across multiple combat scenarios is a workable philosophy.
And I think it would be better if the two lieutenants were in the same party for a little bit. Just so I can learn him a bit more and then put him in charge of the second team.
I see. Well, I will trust your judgment on this. After all, I believe the phrase goes, your circus, your monkeys.
Well,
I have literally never heard that phrase in my life.
It's usually not my circus, not my monkeys, is what you hear, is what you'll hear, but yeah.
I mean, if we have the right tamer, we'll do circles around everyone else, sir. Now, I should go take a quick nap before the chief medical officer yells at me again.
Right. Considering the lack of attention we've been having, we might have a lot of time for naps.
You should take one too, sir.
Twitch
I'm
is
awake
in
enough.
crippling Marvin paranoia.
Captain Inoue, report to the bridge immediately. Captain Inoue, report to the bridge.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Lieutenant Zito?
Captain.
Mutual salute and then walk in opposite directions.
That's everyone is out to get you, Marvin. That's bullshit, and you know it.
We're really not. We quite like your company, in fact.
Marvin is the only one who
No,
hasn't insulted anyone.
Exo Bainford, Exo Bainford, what are you doing inside one of the pilot's subconscious?
I am in all of your heads, sir.
Did you know he was a new type, sir?
That's a myth.
I'm just that good.
You know, I did think of a way that Marvin could make, you know what, that's too much work and would actually physically fucking hurt Marvin. So nah.
Yeah, no, don't put a Psychomu receiver on everyone's head.
No, not even that. Just like, alright, sir, how do I put, like, basically derive something where I want you to have, like, a saying. Say something to me, but have it be laced, say a bunch of different statements to me, and have some of them be laced with a different meaning, like a double meaning. You know, shit like that. Now, I know that would be
God.
nothing but just sexual innuendo, which is why I haven't brought it up.
I was gonna say, Boo. All I could.
Yeah. Like, this could
Everything
work.
that immediately came to mind was incredibly.
I know. Like, this could have worked with anyone but Reggie.
But Reggie, yes. Because, like, Marvin, presuming he was, like, reading Reggie's thoughts at the moment, would have immediately just been bombarded with sexual innuendos.
Just, oh, God. Alright.
But, anyways, yeah, Reggie is going to the bridge. So, presuming there isn't anything else that there aren't other scenes that need to be handled. And aside from resurrecting Hyperion over there, because he appears to be killed.
Right. While the seance is going on, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you get there, this fellow is on the screen as soon as his token appears.
It's the captain. It's the Titan's captain, right? Yeah, I figured.
Yes. You have a coal, sir.
I can see that. Thank you, Exo Baneford.
Yes. You've kept me waiting. I don't like to be kept waiting, Captain.
Well, that happens when you have a new face suddenly introducing themselves into a war zone where people have business to take care of.
You're welcome, by the way.
Not you! I don't think the red-haired bastard.
No.
Reggie.
Consider it my apology for taking overall command of this operation from you.
Oh no.
Could you repeat that?
I said, consider it my apology for taking away overall command of this operation from you.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Titans Captain Lucas Errol, at your service.
Reggie's eyes narrow. I see. And you intend to take overall command of this operation from inside of a mobile suit?
From a manner of speaking, yes.
I see. And what precisely warranted your taking command of this operation?
He's the same rank plus a Titan, so
Not,
therefore he has...
no. Him getting here, him coming here and taking command of the operation, which I figured was.
Because killing traitors gets my dick hard.
That's probably going to be the answer.
Venus.
Bask requested my presence. He wanted a little more oversight.
Oh no.
And so here I am. Now, don't worry, I won't be issuing direct orders to you or your men. That would be horribly inefficient. But as for overall strategy, I will be taking the lead.
Very well. Are you already up to speed on our potential ace problem?
Yes, Lieutenant Dufresne has briefed me in full.
Very good. And I suppose you are also aware of the present strategy of preparedness involving the Gundams?
Yes. Though, I do believe the psychological impact the Burkett will have will be negligible when compared to its actual capabilities. It is an old suit, after all. You should probably let the boy rest.
I'll take that under advisement. Old or not, though, it's still a very durable suit. Old or not, though, it's still a very durable suit. Which is the point. Having something out there that is obviously a, quote, ghost of the defeat of Xeon to a potential Xeon ace, an obvious target for him to go after, and more importantly, something that can take the hit.
All the more reason you should let him rest. Either way, I'll give you time to brief your crew. And, well, I look forward to working with you.
I cannot say the same to you, Captain. With all due respect, the previous Titan captain I interacted with was
a hack.
I was going to call him a war criminal.
Potato,
yes.
potato, but not the kind of people we want in the Titans.
In the distance, Marvin
If ever, Matt, if ever there was an opportunity for this, it's this now. Press X to doubt.
If
Roll awareness. That's your doubt button.
Roll awareness is the doubt button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bloodthirsty, though he may have been, which is an asset in its own way. A horribly inefficient officer he was. And I shed no tears when he lost his command.
Oh, so he was.
I do hope, however, that his former executive officer will prove to be a much better soldier.
I know what we're here to do.
Good. Play your cards right, and this could turn into a golden opportunity, Captain.
Understood, Captain.
I'll be seeing you. He just kind of waves, and the comm bead closes. Is it just me, or is he the slimiest person I have ever borne witness to?
So slimy he wouldn't even need lubricant. And
Oh!
Ew.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it.
Oh my!
right.
Yeah, that was,
You just slipped that one in there, did you?
Stop.
Stop. If we overplay it, it stops being funny.
yeah.
Yeah, it's you just squirt them out too often.
Stop.
Everywhere.
Stop.
Stop it,
Zaku.
you innuendo Bretman.
You do this all the time.
You innuendo
kill me.
breathment? What?
Britman.
Britman,
Boy,
okay.
Judy.
I thought you just called him up. Oh, hey, Hyperion's back.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
seance was successful.
Alright, I'll stop jerking you guys around.
God
Seriously?
fucking damn it!
Stop.
I will come to Britain just to shove you into the brig of the nearest ship I can find. Yes,
No,
I am,
Boo. It is
Yeah.
now your destiny.
yes, I am implying that I will force myself aboard a vessel of the Queen's Royal Navy, just to deal with you.
Good luck getting tossed out by the Royal Marines then.
Shh. You can
That's
always just
fine.
do
I'll
it
just
on
throw
the
a pack
bell
of
vent.
crayons.
Because they don't take shooting people.
Sadly, that's only the U.S. Marine Corps, I'm afraid.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can probably get to the brig on the HMS Belfast.
I'm pretty
God.
sure none of us actually give a shit. Let's get back to this.
All right. Yes. Back to this. The shit show on the bridge.
Quite the pleasant individual, wouldn't you say? Oh, my
No.
accent's really
No, I
suffering
can't.
today.
No. No, I can't say I would say that.
I believe you have failed to pick up on a little concept known as sarcasm, Captain. Still, we must put up with him for now. And ladies, gentlemen, I expect you to be on your best behavior. Are we clear? Sir?
Yes, sir.
Aye, aye.
Marvin is very literally sleeping through all this.
Yes.
We're just.
Probably sleeping too.
No, he's not sleeping.
So,
Sleep is
later
for the
on
weak.
that evening, Reggie gets another knock on his office door, because that's where all important conversations seem to happen suddenly.
In his in his office / quarters, yes.
Yes.
I mean, the captain's quarters for the Albion's pretty big.
And really nice.
I mean, yes. And now considerably more moved in.
It's like the size of a bar.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking huge.
Yeah, he has his own, like, suite.
It's basically Commander Shepard's quarters.
With leather couches and fucking fine upholstery and shit. It's ridiculous.
No, like it's literally just Commander Shepard's quarters from Mass Effect 2 onward.
Meanwhile, on the white base, congratulations, fucker, you have a dorm.
Yep.
Congratulations, fucker, you have a door.
And a room
Yes,
to
as far as
yourself.
that ever goes.
And that's about it. But anyways,
So,
the door's
it's
not.
Tasha.
It's Tasha. Yeah.
You wanted to see me?
I was hoping we could have this meeting before. Or he introduced himself, right? By his full name?
What?
Fucking Errol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lucas Errol is his
Lucas
name.
Errol,
Captain
yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I was hoping we could have this before Captain Errol had decided to make his introductions, but
You
yes,
kept me busy all day. Sorry.
I am not surprised. I noticed none of your personnel were happy with his arrival.
Why
just
would
from the
you-
side of just from the side of his suit.
Why would anyone be? He's the admiral. Don't.
Say again. Oh, he's the Admiral's lapdog.
Admiralty's lapdog. Yeah.
The Admiralty's lapdog.
Wait, Titans Admiral that or Federation?
Yes.
Presumably Titan.
Yes.
Yes.
Aren't they
Okay.
kind of the same thing right now?
Not
Not quite.
entirely. Actually, the leader of the AU currently is a
Currently is a what?
Federation admiral.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. So was that all, or do you know something about his operational history that...
Nothing
Is
concrete. I know he was on some. I know he was in some sort of black ops operations during the war and afterward, but other than that, can't say. Got quite the reputation, though.
I can't say I'm familiar with that reputation. Would you mind enlightening me?
It's a bad one.
No offense, Tasha. You could say that about anyone in the Titans.
Testy, testy. All right, let me put it in. All right, let me put it in terms that you regulars can understand. Then, he's an ass.
Looks at Frank.
Just, he's an ass. Just Reggie, just pausing for a second, and to not make the snarky response to that, which is yeah, which for the record would be yeah, I
No
got
shit.
that,
Yeah.
rather than no.
Yeah, no shit. An ass with command authority and piloting skills that are probably equal to, if not better than mine. As much as I hate to admit it.
Well, at the very least, we can probably rely on him not dying horribly immediately.
Assuming one of my men doesn't try and shoot him in the back.
Ah, Christ.
Obviously not something I can express approval of.
Not something I can either.
I could feel the fucking quotation marks.
He's probably got to do it regardless.
I could taste them.
Watch one be the one to pull the trigger because he gets pissed off.
Unfortunately, someone with Bascom's ear is not a person to take lightly.
Matt, Bascom is a person, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Bald, goggle-headed Titans overall field command.
Have you not heard the bloody?
No. Oh, it's just BAS. What the fuck is his face?
To be fair
Yes.
to him, he was not born like that. He was tortured by Xeon, severely.
A lot.
Yeah, that'll do that, I guess. Does he always have the goggles on? He does
Most
always have the goggles on. All right.
He's been shown to take them off, and he doesn't need them to see, so they are, in fact, a style choice. Presumably to cover up his disgusting beady eyes.
Oh, God, those are awful. Ah.
It's for
No,
that
wait, no,
reason
that-
why
no, wait,
you're
though,
the
that's-
mask.
No, wait, though, that's Gemitov. That's not Bask. Gemitov also looks disgusting.
Yeah. Well, Jamatov just looks like a goblin if you put him in an admiral's outfit.
I mean, yes.
He's far more intimidating than that. But his looks are not doing him any favors.
His looks do not do him any favors, yeah.
He looks better in a Federation uniform than he does.
Yeah, in 0083 he actually looks intimidating. Because the animation budget is better.
Oh, yeah. But anyways,
That being said, 0083's budget does no favors to Bascom, who looks just as creepy.
Mm-hmm.
he looks a little better in the 0083 shot.
But yeah, TLDR on Bascom. You want to know why the Titans gas colonies and murder people because they feel like it?
It's Bascom. That guy. All right.
It's that
So
guy.
anyone who's under him is pretty much a war criminal.
Right.
People we're working with currently.
Presumably not all of them. At least one of them doesn't seem to be a baby murdering asshole.
You don't know that yet.
I said seems. I said seems. Right.
So what is it you wanted to see me about other than Captain Errol?
That was primarily it. Was just hoping you knew something more than the fuck and all I could find on him.
Hard to do that with spooks, I'm afraid.
Yes. Well, suppose I'll have to do a little extra digging then.
I'd appreciate.
I'm sorry. Is that him just punching Maneva in the fucking face?
Oh, that's not Maneva.
That's not Maneva.
Zombie.
Who is
that
that?
is him. That is him punching people in the face because he does that quite frequently. That's
Oh, that's
Rekko
Rekko.
Alon.
Oh, okay.
Bascom beats the shit out of a lot of people. I believe Jared Mesa is one of them. Bright Noah is another. Rekkoa is a third.
Okay. Oh.
He's present at least 2 neo-Nazi style boot parties in which he takes part.
I don't know what a neo-Nazi boot party is. So
Okay, think about what I just said.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, fair enough. Fucking American History X or whatever it is.
Yeah, the Titans are basically skinheads and Gestapo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Especially when Bask is around, because he is a big meathead asshole jock.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he is all kinds of horrible. Which is why the fan base loves to hate him.
I mean, yes. Beyond that, I don't suppose you've got any. I don't suppose your teams have seen any more in the way of heads or tails of our mystery ace.
Nope. Just the rumors that we've all heard.
Fantastic. Well, with any luck, our two problems will take care of each other shortly.
2 problems? Who's the other one?
The potential former Xeon ace and the captain.
Oh, right. Doy, that was a brain fart on my part. Yeah. While that would be incredibly convenient and entertaining, I highly doubt that.
Not the type to actually get his hands dirty, I suppose.
I wouldn't say that. I just don't think he's that good.
Well, we'll see. Now, unless you had anything, that's just about all I had here.
Nope. I've got to go finish briefing those new that new Hyzak team he brought with him. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork that Gundam comes with.
Presumably she's talking about ones.
Yeah, she is.
I might have some idea. Even as old as it is, the Bearcut had... Bearcut? How the fuck do you pronounce that, Matt?
You can pronounce it both ways, actually.
Bearcut?
Bearcut or Burkut.
Even as old as it is, the Bearcut had a 75-page dossier just on it that had to be reviewed in triplicate.
That's impressive for something that's made from junk.
What can I say?
It's not easy to talk
People
about
take the
being
Gundam
sexually
program
abused
very
as a child.
seriously.
For some, it's the.
Even the rejects.
Tootie, that gif is cathartic.
Right?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Is she a giant asshole that is being punched by a bigger asshole? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
No, she's a giant asshole who's being punched by a smaller asshole.
Oh.
It's Recla.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about characters that are not in-
TLDR, she used to
that
be a
aren't
redeemable person, and then she betrayed everyone because she wanted to get...
because she wanted to what? Oh, get laid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Shirako convinced her.
Oh, right.
Because Shirako's ungodly charisma points.
And because Char wouldn't fuck her.
Also, yes.
Char, do you know how many fewer problems the universe would have if you just got your dick wet? It's exactly 1, but it's a big one.
It
But
would
you see-
actually be several.
It would actually be several
Yes. There are at least 3 people who would not be dead if he did that.
if he just got his dick wet.
Yeah.
To be fair, one
Alright.
of them is terrible.
But you see, Lala was a mother to him.
Can we
And a
not-
sister.
Can we just not...
Can we?
Let's not. Let's
We know
continue.
Razaboo is messed up in the head.
I was
Let's-
gonna say something that's not even the weirdest thing to happen in Gundam. That's not even the
Yeah.
weirdest thing to happen in UC Gundam.
It's not even the weirdest thing to happen
Thing
to
to happen to
Char.
Char.
Alright, can we just get back to the point?
Yeah, sorry.
please?
So I mean that's that done, I think.
Yep.
Do a thing.
The next day,
Hello.
all of the senior officers are summoned to a briefing.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
So that would be Zito,
What's up?
Briefing
Tasha,
time.
Briefing time.
the commander, the captain,
Mm-hmm.
and the unnamed team leaders from the Titans.
What about Lieutenant Junior grades?
Nope. You're not a senior officer.
So I'm in a briefing room with everyone else.
Yeah.
Surrounded by a
You're-
sea of trench coats.
So about 3 Titans guys, 4 Titans, no, 3 Titans guys who don't matter.
Captain
Reggie.
Dickwad.
Reggie, Captain Dickwad, Arnold, and Tasha.
And Zito.
And
And-
Zito. Well, I mean, Zito knows he's there.
Okay.
Nah, man. No, he doesn't.
I'm gonna stand over by the Titans lieutenant.
Glad you could all make it this morning. Coffee, anyone?
Don't do it.
Fuck it.
Re-
I've been through
Reggie-
special forces training.
Reggie
for a
standing there.
So
Reggie
he just
standing
goes
there
over to
having.
the coffee pot, pours a cup, hands you a mug. Here you go, Lieutenant.
I was gonna say Reggie standing there having brought his own mug of coffee.
Now, the reason I've brought you all here this morning is I have a plan. But, seeing as I'm the new person here, I need to know a little bit more about our personnel situation. The fact that it's been 4 days without a counterattack from the BLA is worrisome. So, I think it's about time we do a little reconnaissance.
Oh no.
On foot.
Oh no.
So, I need men who can blend. I want to know.
Blend, sir?
Oh, are you here, Frank?
No.
No,
Oh, fuck.
No.
he's saying it as one of the
Yeah.
Titans pilots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Yes, blend into the local populace.
Ooh. Marvin would do that.
Hmm.
I think the easiest way to find where their local installation is would be to ask around. Maybe even volunteer.
All right.
You know, since we don't have any prisoners.
Pointed glares over at Tasha, presumably.
Screams and
No, he doesn't look at anyone.
No. That's. I was assuming from the other assembled people.
If they so choose.
Yeah, but anyways.
So I need to know every one of your crew members who's fluent in Slavic languages. And who
Are we in Serbia? We're in the Balkans, right?
Yeah, you guys are currently in Slovakia.
In what was Slovakia?
Yeah, but presumably anyone vaguely Russian will do.
Slovak Republic. What is the official language of the Slovak Republic?
Marvin is from space Slovakia, so he'd kind of blend in.
Frank's been here before, so he understands a
Frank
bit
has
of
an
the language.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just
Well, just
okay.
don't have him
official,
talk, just have him translate.
official
Marvin.
language Slovak. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Slovakian.
Marvin knows about that crippling poverty.
Twa is not getting involved in the slightest.
He also has an accent.
But Twa also has deception. But he's not going to go.
So let me get this straight. Your plan to find where the Balkan Liberation Army is mustering is to have some of our pilots, quote unquote, defect to them.
Possibly. Or masquerade as local civilians who haven't yet joined up, or, you know, simply overhear what needs to be overheard. I'm sure Lieutenant Dufresne could show them the sights. Isn't that right? Yes. I'm decently familiar with the region.
Right. What's the nearest population center, Matt? Because like presumably it's I'm assuming it's mostly small rural, quote unquote rural towns
Yeah.
immediately around us.
You guys are probably going to Serbia.
We're probably going all the way to Serbia to find
Actually,
a.
let me just make sure I'm gonna look it up real quick just to make sure I know what's.
Slovakia has some big cities in it.
I know it does. let's see here.
Also, if we're in Slovakia, then we're like reasonably close to Austria and Hungary
Oh yeah,
and Romania and the Ukraine.
yeah. So actually, you guys are probably going to Budapest,
Just because it's geographically close.
and in the direction you're wanting to go.
Right. So,
Yeah, or
no, this
probably Croatia or something, maybe.
those in
But yeah, Budapest.
Man, I don't want to go back to Budapest.
Budapest. What's your current population?
Budapest.
Oh, hey, it's currently
Damn it,
raining in
Boo, stop being
Budapest.
a pest.
It's currently raining in Budapest.
Neat.
Budapest, what is your fucking population?
Remember, this is also post 1 year war population, so you have to cut it in half.
I mean, I have to cut it by a bit more than that, considering the exodus to space.
Only a third or fourth of it remains.
Approximately.
Unless there's
Okay,
heavy
so-
centralization.
Okay, so as of the most recent census, Budapest has a population of 1.7 million people. So like a third of that is like 400,000 ish, maybe 500. Actually, no, 600,000.
So it's closer to 1 million.
Yeah, it's
People might
reasonable.
have flocked here from surrounding cities after the 1 year war.
Yeah, it's probably floating around 1 million-ish.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just the issues with this plan. Most of the nearby settlements are obviously out of the question because they're small rural towns, and outsiders suddenly coming in would be suspicious.
Who said anything about looking? Well, I did say locally, but locally in a regional sense.
Which means going to the nearest city of any significant size, which is Budapest,
That
a
is
city,
correct.
a city of about 1 million people. Captain, the odds of this quote infiltration team finding anyone there are astronomically small.
Zito, you should almost like tug on the captain and mention Wirtz and Marvin. Just just like hey, hey.
Just
And we give
Just-
Zito an excuse to get Wirtz to take off his helmet.
just ignoring the fact, just supposing we have people that could blend in very well with the population without being well recognized for Federation personnel. This is a sort of operation that could take months to have any results. Easily, if not a year or more. Whereas we know, just kind of pointing into his own hand, that where we are right now is an obvious target. Stands to reason they'll attack us here, probably sooner rather than later. We stay put, we defend against an attack, we take prisoners, we go from there.
Yes, and we all saw how well that worked out last time.
Presuming that we can actually take prison. Presuming that everyone is of the same mind in terms of taking prisoners.
She just kind of groans.
Which, considering in our previous briefing, I certainly hope everyone is. Just Reggie looking around the
Nods.
assembled personnel. Nods. Okay.
I tap on Dufresne. What does he know all of our background profiles? All of our previous duty stations?
If he wanted to, I'm sure he could find out.
Fuck.
Oh no.
That's just great.
While sitting here does have merits, I will point out that the objective of this operation is to annihilate them, not wait for them to push us back out of this airfield with a mustered force that we probably won't be able to handle. You were outnumbered 2-1 in the last operation.
And barring the involvement of our suspected ace, we were profoundly successful.
Your abilities are not in doubt, but they have a numerical advantage that probably cannot simply overcome with skill alone. If
Distant sounds of bagpipes.
If as one of the ranking officers present, you believe this plan is inadvisable, then I suggest we come to some sort of compromise. Productivity is the name of the game, after all. My assessment is thus. We need intelligence, and we need it faster than an enemy attack can provide. How do we solve that problem?
Send in the Martian. Nothing can go wrong.
No, he's literally the last person I would send.
I think he'd be the fucking first.
Alright. So, since our enemy has decided not to counterattack us, let's identify other potential targets of strategic interest in the area. If they're not going to they're not going to bring the show to us, let's bring it to them.
An attack.
Exactly. Preferably
Where
not.
would we strike? We can't simply waltz into Budapest and treat it as an enemy installation.
I wasn't suggesting Budapest. However, there are dozens of, well, old Soviet installations and throughout here. Well,
So
old
we-
Soviet and old Czechoslovak
So
installations.
we play communist-based whack-a-mole until we find what we're looking for?
Well, in a manner of speaking, yes. It shouldn't be that hard to identify from the air which bases do and do not have activity in them.
Not a bad idea.
But we also can't pick a base that's too close or too obvious a target because, well, the enemy would have fortified them.
What do we have in the way of aircraft? Your gun parry.
There's an old core fighter in the Albion, presuming it hasn't been torn apart. Hugh looking over at Lieutenant Dufresne to mention anything the Titans might have.
We have the Gundam.
Not even a single base jabber.
Oh right,
At this
Matt.
point, base jabbers are fucking new.
I was gonna. Hey Matt. Any repurposed Soviet surplus stuff that the guys in the garrison were using here?
Wait, does anyone have any light
helicopters or
liner?
something?
You guys could probably see if you could find some junk aircraft.
Yeah, let's. I mean, that would have been something that would have come up over the 4 days we've been sitting on our asses here.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody at some point would have been ordered to search the base for surplus equipment.
Yeah, I mean, you found guns, ammo, old MR stuff. everything here in the way of planes is probably hulked. But you could put the mechanics on maybe fixing up a MiG or something.
No, like helicopters or anything.
Not really. No, this was an Air Force base.
I mean, the Soviet Air Force also used plenty of helicopters.
The Soviet Air Force did use a fuck ton of helicopters.
Did they? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
helicopters are used for base security.
Oh yeah, then there's
search
actually
and
probably
rescue.
a few Hinds.
Search and rescue,
Probably.
material transport.
Yeah. So yeah, there's probably old helicopters here too.
And
But again, it's something that you guys would have to like, cannibalize and hopefully get working.
And beyond that, we probably have enough Hulks and spare parts to get 2, maybe 3 Hinds operational.
You think aerial reconnaissance and helicopters will do the trick?
At the very least, it's not something that screams, look, it's the Federation.
Doable.
Yeah, it's like you could do that and also send some people into Budapest to search around. Why not both?
I mean, could do both.
Yeah.
Reggie disagrees with sending people to Budapest, though, so he's not going to make that suggestion.
Great.
I'm waiting for the voluntold moment.
For the what?
The voluntold moment. From the
the point where just somebody here points at somebody lower ranking and is like, you're gonna do this. Find people to do this with you.
That, or the fact that the Titans captain probably saw my character's profile.
I mean, again, if he wanted to, he could. Doesn't mean he has.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You're regular forces, you do it.
Alright then.
Or, well, we have former special forces here. You go do it.
Captain, in a way. Since this was your idea, you're in charge of getting those Hinds operational.
Of course.
I believe you, Chief.
Nobody's going to be suspicious of. Nobody's going to be suspicious of some 300-year-old helicopters flying about.
I mean, let's be honest. The BLA is probably using some salvaged Hinds as well.
I'm surprised they haven't completely rusted away.
I'm surprised they ever stopped I'm surprised that they stopped building those things.
I mean, fuck, the Russian military is building new Hinds now.
Yeah.
I think they're building.
I mean, we could also Gundamize it, and we could say that that you guys found some lagoons.
I don't know what a lagoon is.
Xeon Recon Craft.
I think Words would be the only one even close.
Fair warning: Xeon aircraft look fuck ugly and completely not aerodynamic in the least.
Because they're designed by space noids.
What the fuck is it? Okay, I don't know. How is it spelled? Just
Luggun.
Luggun.
Yeah, it's lagoon.
Alright. PO1B lagoon. God damn it, I hate it.
Yeah, you're gonna hate every Xeon aircraft.
Behold, the mighty DOP.
The mighty what?
The DOP.
The DOP.
Useless, apart from the missiles it carries.
Mamuro kills so many of them.
Yep.
Okay, the 08 MS lagoon doesn't look that bad.
There's no way they at least bother to make them look like a plane.
Yes.
Just wait until you see the Thunderbolt dog. That one actually has missile racks.
I mean, yeah, the DOP actually doesn't look bad either.
Damn, fat and worse.
I mean,
listen, my teeth have been cut on the weird shit out of fucking BattleTech. Most of this isn't quite that ludicrous yet.
It's probably more aerodynamic than half the stuff the Imperium of Man used.
I mean, yes, it's not literally a brick with thrusters on the back.
The TIE Fighter is more. The TIE Fighter is more aerodynamic.
Let me just get a picture of the Arvis lighter for everybody.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, these are VTOLs
What's
with
the
no forward
what's
down
that Xeon? What's that Xeon attack helicopter called?
It's literally just the attack help.
Is
They
it really?
never made up a name for it.
And because it's a shitpost, here is the Arvis lighter, everybody, in shitposting.
Yeah, but I think you've already seen
Literally less aerodynamic than a fucking TIE fighter.
It's less aerodynamic than a brick.
Oh yeah, it's literally just called a gunship heli.
I will say, if we actually do send people to Budapest, we could actually possibly figure out the extent of why the group fucking is doing what they're doing. You know, delve in more on that angle.
Clearly for plot stuff, but you know.
That, yes, I know. Like,
I also know, but in character, this seems like an awful plan. Also, the Xeon gunship heli. I mean,
it looks like the Russian, like weird Russians.
It looks
Yeah.
like you slapped two
Yeah.
Hinds together and gave it one cockpit.
I mean, yes. I mean, yes.
Not even that. It looks like something Kamov made.
what the fuck we doing?
I mean, Reggie said as much as he's going to.
Okay.
Really?
In the meantime, do we have any alternatives?
Gunship heli is just a space Kamov.
Fuck yeah, it is. Shit.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like a Kamov that was made by somebody who vaguely understood what aerodynamics was.
And then ignored it.
No, didn't completely ignore it. They just didn't completely understand it either.
Either way, yeah, getting
will-
the helicopters online.
Yeah, whatever they are, whether they're Hinds, whether they're Kamovs, whether they're gunship helis, whatever it is.
It could even be an
all the
old.
K-52s.
You act like the Russians ever stopped producing the Hind 2D.
Oh, it's the Mi-35 now.
That's just the export version.
Oh no, the Mi-35's Russian service now.
I know, but the Mi-35 is its export name.
Can we roll? Are the Titans gonna suggest anything?
Well,
because like we all acknowledge Budapest is plot stuff, but like
Right.
Reggie refuses.
But yeah, because Reggie in character again thinks it's a stupid idea for reasons that I think are reasonable.
yeah. I'm trying to
Reggie
think of a way around this.
Reggie doesn't know that he's a main character in a Gundam anime. What are you talking about?
That's entirely fair.
Fucking Titans captain can just point to Zito and go, "Fuck it, you go find people."
Do it.
Zito's like, nah, God.
I wanna
damn it."
I wanna cover my bases. We'll do the aerial surveillance, but let's see if we can get some intel on the ground. You've pissed off a lot of people. You should go.
That's Frank.
I mean, if the comment is you've pissed off a lot of people, you should go.
That's
might
the exact
also
opposite.
That might also include sending Reggie, who I don't think speaks Hungarian.
Yeah.
This
See-
game doesn't have a language system.
Well, I mean, in the Universal Century, everyone speaks English.
Yes.
Fair.
Everyone- Depending on which
And,
version.
No,
like,
canonically speaking,
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
is speaking English.
Everybody's speaking English.
but like, Zito knows that Marvin can decipher true intent behind words, So if there's some motherfucker saying something and... Huh?
Zai.
What?
Look at
Bree.
Discord.
Oh,
Bree.
great.
No, but Zito knows what Marvin can do. So even though Marvin doesn't know the Serb, he can at least decipher what their intent behind their words are. It's like, alright,
And in the
Maybe
meantime, so that your chief petty officer won't have any mobile suits to worry about while she's fixing our helicopters, Lieutenant Zito,
Yes, sir.
you'll be taking your pilots to Budapest for a little vacation.
No.
Copy that, sir.
Vegeta, did you say no?
No, I just went. Arr.
Okay. Alright, that was funny.
Sorry.
No, I just heard the I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
That was like me just putting stuff around as a.
Lieutenant Dufresne, I trust you'll make it. I trust you'll make a capable tour guide. Very well. I'll pack my things.
Oh man, you're going on a date with Frank to Budapest. Oh god. Frank is gonna die.
Frank is probably going to die here.
Or he's probably going
Rip.
to leave somebody behind, and nobody else is going to question as to why.
Also, like, what's the stealth stat in the system?
I think it's just stealth. Oh wait, what it runs off
Yep.
of?
Yeah.
Fitness?
Fitness
that a-
and awareness, I would imagine.
Don't worry, Frank
You
is a
can-
charming man.
Still,
You could-
is a
you could
skill,
bait-
by the way.
You could maybe spin it as like intellect.
Maybe?
It is actually a skill in game, but I don't know under which.
Yeah, it doesn't.
it's in.
It doesn't. Okay, so here's the thing. This game is a lot like Vampire the Masquerade. It doesn't tell you what the skills run off of, because you're supposed to make up those things on the fly to fit the situation. Which is why in Vampire the Masquerade, you'll occasionally be called to do things like make a perception plus melee test.
Because fuck you.
See where you have to punch.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Yeah.
off to Budapest. Well, I mean, inform pilots.
And
Budapest.
cue Reggie rounding up every mechanic he can, including the Titans mechanics,
Yeah.
to get these fucking whatever the hell these helicopters are running,
Yep,
and get
fitness.
people who and get
Yeah.
people
So-
who have maybe touched a flight sim once
Yeah.
into them.
So let me ask you this. Why the hell am I fixing these pieces of shit? Several pieces of shit, I might add, not just one.
So that we can perform aerial reconnaissance without immediately proclaiming to everybody watching that we're the Federation.
Okay, fair, I'll paint them pink.
Please do not.
Oh.
Why was pink your default color choice? I don't.
Because
Why?
it looked the ugliest. And not Federation-y. Hell, I don't even think Xeon painted any.
Somebody mutters about Char in the background.
It's
mutter
red.
his fucking mobile suit, or his normal suit.
No, his normal suit is absolutely pink.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
his normal suit is 100% pink.
Depends on what Zaku paint scheme he's using, because it's normally salmon in the anime,
Yeah. Let's
which
do a
is
thing.
damn near pink.
It's
Ah.
wine red.
Do a thing.
But anyways, yeah, Hinds are getting fixed. I need to pee. I will be back.
Okay.
Zito,
Yes.
tell us about the trip to Budapest.
I'm
Gather your pilots. Introduce us to the trap. I mean, the fabulous man.
Oh, you
Will this
mean,
be the day that Wirtz
Swan.
finally takes off his helmet?
He's gonna have to.
he can wear a mask.
Wirtz is a fucking mutant. He has no face.
I mean, yeah, he could just wear a hoodie and keep the hood up the whole time, and his face is just in shadow.
So
He has a fucking tracksuit, so he blends right in.
before I call the pilot together, were we all dismissed from the briefing?
Yeah.
Is the cap? I hang back to talk to the captain.
Which one?
The dipshit one.
Which one?
Not the flamboyant one who stutters all the time.
Oh, the Titan.
Yes, Lieutenant?
I like knowing who knows what I know at the same time, sir. What do you
Come again?
What do you know of my background, sir?
Nothing, truth be told.
I haven't looked in. No, I will. Fucker.
Should I?
Well, I figure you picked me to do this because I thought you'd do us former special forces.
Now I do, and I'm glad I made the choice.
You must be the luckiest person I have ever met.
I just have a knack for these things.
Yeah, kind of figured as much. Thank you, sir. I just wanted to clear some things up.
Oh, rest assured, I'll be looking into your background as soon as I get the chance.
You dumb ass.
Please do, sir. Please do.
I'm sure it'll make for interesting reading.
Just don't get
So
too
I'm
bored for when you get around to the part of Budapest.
Oh, you've been.
Again, sir, this is why I figured you picked me.
Good.
I got into a lot of drunken brawls.
That's not inaccurate.
What did the ghosts do in Budapest?
Not the
Nothing.
Ghosts. Not the ghost.
This is just
Elvin.
Zito.
What did he do in Budapest?
Presumably sowed a lot of wilds, if you get my meaning.
Went around, got drunk, maybe kicked in a couple of doors.
Probably
did a
has
couple
long
of
stretches.
raids.
Probably has long stretches of time he can't account for himself during.
Was this
See-
during the war or after the war?
Before the war.
Interesting.
He's just a fucking dick.
Again. Earth Federation Ground Army Special Forces. What do you think the Earth Federation Ground Army Special Forces was doing before the war was on Earth?
I would assume nothing.
You assumed wrong.
Probably just keeping the peace between the member states and such.
I mean, the
Exactly.
member states cease to be
By
relevant.
that they mean political assassination.
Yes. So I'd like to imagine Slavic
Did-
areas usually have terrorist problems to begin with.
Was
Criminal.
Zito the man who fucking put Jorg in a concentration camp like the Trigger Man? Do we come full circle?
Well, we're not in Iceland.
No, I've
You
never
could have
been
gone to
Iceland.
Iceland.
No,
Hmm.
he's never been to Iceland.
Convenience.
He's been to Australia, Budapest,
All right, let's-
Russia.
You know
let's
who
do
might
stuff.
be the guy who did, though?
Oh god. Marvin then needs to kill him on principle.
Because you did this to York.
Yeah.
Oh god,
York
he
couldn't have
turns
been
up
a
in the other timeline.
We don't need that. Let's continue.
So, Soul Team, please meet up in the pilot's briefing room.
Marvin's still asleep.
Wars just taps.
He does
Wars
this
just
every
taps
goddamn
Marvin
day.
on the shoulder. Marvin, get
Marvin
up.
has his own room. How'd you get into his room?
Presumably
thought
the
it
door
was-
doesn't lock.
Marvin's been
I
awake
assume,
for
I assume that Marvin was just
Like-
asleep at wherever Zito was calling people.
like Zito. Marvin has been awake for fucking days. Just
Wirtz has used his calibration time to doze off occasionally.
Good man.
Oh yeah, Zai, I had an idea.
Okay.
Right on the bridge, back on the bridge. This would be just Reggie to probably Carrie and Yasmin,
Okay.
since they're both the ones running comms.
Uh-huh.
Just yeah. So, Ensign Kalashnik, Petty Officer Janus.
Sir? Sir?
I want the two of you to start part scanning every radio frequency you can find. Try to narrow down any communications from the Balkan Liberation Army.
I mean, it's almost 100% in some kind of code, even if we do happen to look on.
What?
These guys aren't idiots.
They're not, but it'll be
Balkan
something.
Balkans.
But it'll be something. If nothing else, we can potentially use the communications to identify locations where orders are coming out of.
I'll start searching.
Thank you. I mean, that's that.
Triangulation doesn't work in this world because of Minovsky particles.
Only when they're in high enough density.
Yeah, only when they're scattered and dense.
And I mean, presumably, if we find an area where there's just a fuckload of Minovsky particles, hey, there's the rebels. There's where,
Yeah,
there's where all their
that-
mobile suits
well, I mean,
are.
that means that's where they're attacking somewhere.
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
but there's perhaps also a lot of hotspots left over from the war as well.
Well,
Actually,
Minovsky particles,
Minovsky particles actually disperse very quickly.
not very
Yeah, they're
quickly, but decently quickly. Yeah.
They're like beta radiation. They're there for a few. They're there for a few minutes afterwards, and then they're gone.
They
Yeah,
last a
more
couple
of
of
you
days.
guys.
I remember reading somewhere that trade was basically doing like civilian travel was basically fucked for several years after the war because, well, Minovsky particles, you know, and unprotected ships equals.
Well, things Minovsky particles break,
shenanigans.
stay broken.
Yeah. So anything that wasn't military just ceased to function.
Correctly.
Do the thing.
Do the la 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 la.
Dude,
No.
la, 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 la.
Come on.
So what is it
Everyone.
this time, boss?
Well, is Lieutenant Dufresne with us still?
Well, this is in our pilot's brief. No.
I figured she would have hung around for this.
Nah. She's packing her shit up.
Well, guys, who knows how to play Secret Squirrel?
Come again?
Words bullets. Oh, don't tell me we've been volunteered to go on a.
Yeah, we're going to Budapest, and
Sir, I thought you told us never to mention Budapest around here.
yeah, I know.
Is there something I'm missing? Why are we going to Budapest?
I don't know, it's been a long time since I've been.
I've never been.
Eh,
Yeah.
depending on when you
Well.
go, it's not too bad.
Well,
Well,
I
I
mean,
What are we doing?
Presumably we're going in mobile suits, right?
Oh no, we're
No.
going on foot.
Wait, what?
yeah, so we're going on a vacation, lovely.
You can call it that, just don't tell anyone that you're from the Federation. Don't dress like you're from the Federation. Start growing your beards, boys. And
Wait, you do that?
pretty boy.
Yeah, to be fair, they're not very fond of us around there, trust me.
Oh,
So
I
is it
know.
not possible to
Pre-war.
basically get out of this with extra chores?
Oh god, no, new boy. There's no way we're getting out of this one.
Who the fuck sends an entire mobile suit team on a reconnaissance mission with no mobile suits?
Command, apparently.
The Federation military?
The new Titans command. By the way, we have a Titans captain here who's taken over the whole entire operation from our lovely captain. And he can guess very lucky, is all I can say.
Great.
Something
You just-
doesn't
you just-
add up here.
And
Oh.
also, I think he just wants to punish Lieutenant Dufresne for, you know, her outburst a couple of days ago.
And we don't like this guy, why?
Have you ever met
Because-
a
Because he's the
used
only.
car salesman who was trying to force a piece of crap car onto you,
Because
and then finally got you to sign the paperwork, and the lease was a couple % higher than what you originally intended for?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh
how to
yes, I've
drive.
actually experienced that quite frequently. My family has as well.
Or it's
Aye,
mutters
aye.
something about being from side 3 under his breath.
just somebody walking by the open briefing room because he's the prettiest guy so far that the captain hasn't ogled. Walks past.
Okay.
So yeah, the guy's kind of a slime ball. He just
Okay,
does
so
not
we're
seem-
being ordered by a hatchet-faced prick to go spy on a bunch of Hungarians without our mobile suits.
because our mobile suits would draw attention, and let me tell you what. Back when I first joined the military, we didn't have mobile suits for spy ops.
Did you
Okay.
have sticks?
Yeah,
So
a
then-
stick that I can beat you over the head with if you interrupt me again, you little shit.
Alright then, boss. I have exactly 2 questions.
Go ahead.
1.
Yes, and?
You
And
died.
I just had the biggest fucking brain fart. Give me a minute.
I just imagine that Troy said that in real life as he realized he just spent like a full.
Just
Zach, not Troy.
Zach, not Troy.
I
Zach
confuse
just said.
them because
Zach,
they're both young and.
Zach just says 1. Pause. He just says yes. What about him?
look, boss. I'll
One.
be-
What the hell are we
Continue.
trying to find out?
we're trying to see if there's any word about the Liberation Front. See
And
if we
2.
can- Yes.
Are the girls there cute?
If you like them with beards.
What part of Budapest were you at?
The
The
part that
circus.
was shelter shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Then again, I probably was there a few years before you were.
boss, what the hell are we doing?
We are just gonna gather intel and see where it goes from there. See if we can find some loose lips. To see if we can track down some base locations.
So is
Like,
it
are we-
safe to assume that this is basically shore leave without the shore? Or
I
without the
mean-
lead?
I was gonna say, if we're gonna be standing on the shore, I don't see an ocean around us anywhere there, Ensign.
Look, let's be frank about this, and I don't mean you.
I don't think anyone thought you did, Marvin.
That wouldn't stop them from making a joke about it.
God.
Uh,
There's something about all this that I guess has been kind of eating away at me. There's a lot about this, all of this, that doesn't quite
click.
add up.
Feels
yeah.
like a trap.
It's not even that. A trap, maybe, but not on the Liberation Army's end. If that makes any sense. There's think about the makeup of the crew. Think about the makeup of this mobile suit team. Now, new guy, I don't know what your deal is or what your story is, but I get this distinctive feeling that you may have pissed off the wrong person. Think about it for a moment.
You saying that you guys piss people off?
Oh, I know I have.
We'll just leave it at that. Look, the captain. Has Reggie explained proper like what he's done? I forget.
Not to us.
Well,
He
to
kind of
me.
he briefly said to Zito, "Hey, you know Palau? Yeah, I'm the reason that isn't a smoking. Yeah, I'm the reason that
Yeah.
isn't a venting atmosphere right now."
And
Okay.
Marvin also fucking probed Reggie's emotional brain state too.
Which I thought we decided that all he got out of that was that Reggie thinks he's hot.
Yeah.
And also that he's not a giant piece of shit that we have to be worried about.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah. And I also would imagine Zito would share some of that info with Marvin and Wirtz, because
I
the
mean, I would
OG.
have shared that he's not a scumbag that would do
Yeah.
things that.
Oh, wait, no, he's fucking out openly said if the Titans do anything across the line, fucking kill him.
Yeah.
I said
Never
that, he
mind.
said that
Yeah.
specifically about one. Specifically about one.
And we've made
Because one is
mentions
the one
about,
he's most worried about.
and we've
Well,
made
now two.
mentions about.
No, one the person, not
Oh, yeah.
one Titan.
Holy shit. And we also made mention about that just in broader, looser terms, like if the Titans cross that line, you deal with them. Okay. We have a captain, right? Who, let's just say, is not like any other captain I've served with. We've had the
You, you never served with a fag before?
Shut the fuck up. We have that angle.
Excuse me.
We also have some of the more standing orders in relation to the Titans and other operators that we have on the docket. We also have the makeup of the Mobile Suit team. There's myself, Zito, and Wirtz. We have a track record as being good pilots, but I'll leave it at that. Frank, you're someone who served in the military for a long time. You survived taking on 3 mobile suits in an old beat-up GM, walked out of it alive. You've clearly got skill and talent, yet you haven't been promoted. Denton-
Probably just because I've been stuck training kids for all these years.
Denton, I don't quite know what your story is, but from how I've understood it, you're also talented, you have skills, but you pissed someone off, if I gathered that correctly.
Well,
I, right now, don't need the details.
if you level up enough, I'll tell you.
Maybe later. But am I close to the ballpark there?
Somewhat. Okay.
We have the doctor. I'm gonna just leave it at that. There are things about this operation, as well as factoring in one, and now this new captain. It's having me a bit paranoid. I feel like we're being set up for something. We also have the overall Liberation Army aspect. This is being responded to with I'm not going to say a large amount of force, but rather I stumbled upon something I shouldn't. Something very important. If this was some... It seems like they're putting a lot of eggs in their basket. And there's a lot of rogue elements that the Titans are clearly aware of. They have our files. If they wanted to go digging, they could. What the hell is their aim? What the hell is going on with any of this?
Something above our pay grade?
It's... For larger operations that are classified, that fine, I buy it, but this feels like something else.
So, what the hell do you suppose we do about it?
Watch your backs.
I mean, that's
Always
wholly
what we're supposed to be doing?
Honestly, I know we joke about treating it as shore leave, but when we go to Budapest, legitimately dig up all you can about the Liberation Army, find as much information on them as you can, and figure out what the fuck their motives are.
Sure.
We may be being played, and I don't like it. Marvin's super paranoia.
So,
The paranoia that
does
led
this
him
just
to
make me
plant
the
a
odd man
bomb.
out then? I mean, I've hardly been in the military long enough to piss anybody off.
How many drill instructors did you piss off?
Not too many, actually. They liked me.
You may be the odd man out, but you also got assigned a Gundam. You've done... I don't know what you've done. I don't know exactly what your story is. You've done something, and you've
Well,
caught the right or wrong attention.
Well, I mean, he did point a gun at Dufresne's mobile suit.
Well, that's recent. That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
yeah, fair enough, Mark.
That actually does factor... Who the hell put this crew together? I mean, it was Reggie in part, right?
So far as I heard, him and the commander.
So see, I got
Personally.
transferred
The commander.
because of my CO.
Do we really know much about that guy?
Denton, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, I didn't get transferred here because of an incident. It was literally my CEO wanted me to move to a different posting. It wasn't quite per choice, but I don't know.
Who's your CEO?
God damn it, let me just let me remember. Just remember the last guy I had was I'm just looking this up right now. Sorry.
Okay, so whose tomb did I come back to?
It's basically Marvin putting a few things
Marvin
ago.
smells conspiracy in the air.
Yeah, Marvin smells some shit.
As a last CEO I had since Thunder was a guy called Captain Aaron Falsh.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, he was, well,
Works.
I was on the
Yeah.
Falklands before I got sent here. Personal reasons I stayed there and refused postings
That's-
to anywhere else.
Well,
Unfortunately, a lot of people tend to go there for a bit of officers, leave, or I don't know, it's something that's popular. Quite, quite a little island. Probably thinking that I was taking up a spot that a lot of CEOs wanted, so, well, I probably got leased off to, well, did this for a bit.
I don't know. There's something about all this that feels strange. I've said my piece. It is what it is. It's probably just my own paranoid ramblings. It's fine. But,
Well, we'll know when the Titans start shooting at us, I guess.
yeah. No kidding.
Well, this is delightful.
Well, I'm gonna go kiss my Gundam goodbye and pack my things.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Try to find some nondescript
Fucking-
backpacks. Some
fucking
raggedy
Zito.
clothing.
Fucking Zito, like, tunes out as Marvin is trying to
Think
piece
there's
things
any
together.
surplus ones stored at the base?
You guys telling me you don't have casual clothes?
Marvin, no, that's Martian
You
clothing. Space Yugoslavian.
You would have normal clothing.
Nah, man. He wants to feel comfortable in what he grew up in.
Morts does have normal clothing. No one's just ever
Extreme.
seen him wear it.
Extreme
Well,
poverty?
Well, then I guess the first,
Extremely crippling.
the first thing we do when we get to Budapest is we go buy you guys some goddamn clothes. Can't go clubbing looking like shit now, can we?
Well, there's not many. I don't know.
You
Did
know-
they ever rebuild any of those clubs?
I mean, it's got to have some kind of nightlife just because it's a city of a lot of people.
I'm right back.
You
Well, we still have to kind of behave ourselves because Lieutenant Fran will be joining us.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. She picked up on the fact that she grew up around here. Like, in the region.
So she's from around here, and Hatchet Face decided to send her with us.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, Marvin, something's definitely up.
I thought I
This ain't
mentioned that.
right.
No, you didn't.
I think you did. I don't know. Morts just shrugs.
I mean, I'm still trying to remember where all the safe houses were in Budapest.
I don't think we're gonna need a safe house, right? We're just hanging out for a couple of days.
You act like shit won't go wrong.
Well, I mean, the way I see it is either they're there and we have to haul, or they're not and we literally just end up with a weekend. Either way, we're not gonna need to hide out anymore.
The safe houses can be used for us to sleep in, dude. Do you know how expensive a hotel is in Budapest?
You're telling me the Federation is not footing the bill?
No.
Why would they?
You know,
Wow.
Zito, I don't think there's many hotels left in Budapest.
It's been a couple of years. They probably rebuilt. That's why I'm trying to remember.
They
exactly.
probably built a few cheap motels.
Great.
Well, I mean, it's a population of around 1 million, so I think that they would have done a decent amount of rebuilding.
Well, I guess it could be worse.
Yeah,
No.
we could be in Moscow.
Was there any even? Did Sion even leave anything left for Moscow?
Oh no, from what I heard, they took pretty much everything.
Well, considering, you know, Odessa happened, yeah.
Yeah, Moscow was not very fun.
So, we're all getting dropped off on the outskirts of the city via Gunperry at night.
Excellent.
Maybe. Maybe something a little older.
We don't have anything older.
You think
Not
that
yet.
now. All of our well, the main reason why we don't have mobile suits is because all of our mechanics are being tasked to fix up some old,
Yeah, but they're not gonna drop us all off via Hind. We can't all fit in one.
Yeah, we can.
Those things have like 10 seats in the back.
Do they really? I thought they were
Yeah,
just
the Hind.
helicopters.
No, the Hind is a troop transport.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's a troop transporting gunship.
Huh.
Mhm.
It just does everything, doesn't it?
Although more often they
Yeah,
use it
it's
to
like-
store ammo or transport special forces, which is in any case is applicable.
Well,
This
then,
is
yeah.
quite quaint.
We're actually probably going to take the first Hind that they fixed.
Yeah.
And hope it doesn't crash and kill us all.
Don't worry, I can pilot
It's
it.
being piloted by the Gunperry's pilot.
We're actually certified on aircraft of that type.
Yep. Because the Gunperry's a VTOL. Somehow.
Because massive nuclear-powered lift fans.
Eat me.
Well, you see, that's a job for Boo, because he always says, "Eat my tank."
Huh?
But
Oh,
anyway, we are
Oh,
dropped
right.
off by decrepit helicopter.
However, as you're all taking off from the base in the Hind, you're gonna get pinged from the bridge of the Albion, and it's gonna be the captain speaking. Just so we're clear, if any of you die on this mission, I'm court-martialing you.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll make sure they all come back to your ship safe and sound.
I presume that was
Oh, yes.
That was
Right.
Tasha.
Dufresne. Okay, yeah.
As
He's
the
just
captain
wearing a
Even-
cuts away-
baseball cap that's obscuring his face.
as the captain cuts away, like Twa just says, "Oh yes, because it's our careers which we're most
Yeah.
concerned
Even
about."
Petty Officer Williams.
I
Frank
just
is
look at her
king.
and I'm like, oh, God. So, Dufresne,
Right.
You know?
when was the last time you've been to... Well, were you ever around Budapest?
I was born in Hungary, so yeah. We moved around a lot as a kid. But,
Marvin
when I was
chuckles.
a kid, but I've been to Budapest once or twice.
Around what was the last time you were there?
68, probably.
Damn. That doesn't help me much. I was there after you.
Oh, when were you there?
I was
Actually,
there...
not 68. Fuck, that's way too early.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like...
Oh, she was
Some-
there when she was 13.
I mean, I was gonna say I was there in, like...
75.
Yeah, around 75. Yeah, I think 75, 76. It was a very busy weekend.
It was a different town back then.
I mean, I only had maybe 3 drinks that whole entire time. The rest of the time was us running around.
Helicopters are loud.
Well, yeah, there's
Yeah.
this nice thing called helicopter headphones where people can talk normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually worn those when I went up in Cobra.
Yeah, it was my last summer before the academy. So we painted the town red.
And that was what time for her? 75.
Yeah, she was 18.
Oh, what part of town were you in?
What part of town weren't we in?
Oh man,
Oh no.
you might have seen me running around.
Screaming
For all I know,
revenge.
we slept together. I can't remember half of it.
I didn't need this mental image.
I didn't do much sleeping.
Frank, your future wife has just admitted she was potentially defiled by your commanding officer.
I think Tootie is fucking.
I think
he
Tootie's
lives.
dead. Yeah. Oh no,
No,
wait,
he
he's
lives.
here.
He growled.
Good.
Also, just in case
I
you
thought his future wife
that
was
was totally to piss off Frank.
I think I'm gonna shoot a son of a bitch.
Lieutenant,
My French.
Yes.
not Dufresne.
Yeah, what is it?
It's maybe she was the one that fucking yeeted all the surrendering boyos, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to cross my wires. Look, we're away from the ships. Honestly, why did you take down the surrendering Liberation Army guys?
I already told your captain this already. It was eliminating targets.
Is that all it is? Marvin asks, fucking probing his new type bullshit.
Let's leave it at that.
Marvin's gonna probe that shit.
You
I
just
mean,
see
you don't need
Zeta
to be-
hold up
you don't
a
need to be
finger.
a new type to
to
tell-
the-
to tell
Dicks.
there's more to it.
Well, you fucked anyway. I mean, maybe you did okay.
Helicopter, it does not like Marvin.
He's trying to concentrate, but it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what emotions that ebbing off her.
Also, by the way, you guys haven't been
Mostly
introduced.
anger.
You guys haven't been introduced to Twa yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
during the briefing
I just-
he was.
Yeah.
We
And
know
Paladin
that-
attempted the Tootie.
It was literally just.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to working with you. It's been a pleasure. I thought we got to say it earlier.
Yeah, his name is Soul 7, and we'll leave it at that.
Does he have an actual name, or is he
It's
just some
Soul
kind of
7,
mobile suit
Ensign.
piloting?
It is Soul 7.
I thought
Ensign.
Joshua was Soul 7.
She was backup Soul 7.
Does that make her Soul 8?
She's
How
not
about
backup
this?
Soul 8.
Soul Joker.
Soul asterisk?
Soul Joker. She's a wild card.
Why are you guys so afraid of her, anyway?
I'm not. She seemed nice.
She seemed very nice. Made a good chat.
She hits, you know.
Sir, sometimes you really do deserve it.
Ooh. Want some ice for that burn, boss?
As much as I hate to
I
admit
mean-
it, but it was all because of sleep deprivation.
Certainly a
That's
lively
why-
bunch you've got command of here, Lieutenant.
Probably do it.
I'm still trying to figure out most of these guys.
Well, I believe you already know me, ma'am.
Not as intimately as you'd like, I'm sure.
Oh,
Well.
speaking of which,
We can use this little trip to get to know one
Frank,
another.
stop. Frank, please.
No,
Considering all the sites, I've been here many times before.
Frank.
It was a little more full of craters last time I was here, but
Frank.
Pilot, please open the side door.
Of course. How about allow me, man? And you see Twa open the door.
Master
you
Chief,
sit down and close the door.
see
Lieutenant,
what
please
that-
don't throw out my pilot.
I won't. But do you see that down there?
Hello.
That's the only thing you're going to become intimately acquainted with if you don't shut your mouth.
Well,
I don't remember this being
Lieutenant,
boot camp once again.
I'm kind of not liking the vibes of getting threatened myself here.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna close the door because now I'm getting chilly.
Please do. I thought
I think
this
it's still
game
a
was
tad
us
warm.
making fun of Williams over there.
I mean, this game is making fun of Williams. Until Williams does something that makes me angry. And then it's threaten Williams.
Speaking of which, the only person that I slept with in Budapest had a mole on their left cheek. You don't have to have one, do you, Lieutenant?
No, I don't.
Dodged a bullet with that one. I really don't want to have
Wow.
an accident.
rude.
No, I just don't need you shooting me for any
bad
accident.
breakup.
Any bad breakup type situation. I like to keep things professional between fellow officers.
Well, to be fair, if
I'm
any
not
of them find out we're
vindictive, I just
Federation,
don't
they're
like
gonna shoot us
being
anyway.
Not necessarily.
I didn't hear what Zai said.
I'm not vindictive, I just don't like being catcalled.
Ooh,
Look,
I can agree to that.
there are a lot of disgruntled, Federation vets. I bet if it got brought up and you used that angle, who knows? Could actually be a way into something.
I have
I'm surprised
no
they
idea what you're
disgruntled.
insinuating.
What?
Rather, I don't want to know what you're insinuating.
Nice job, Marvin.
No, just, finding information.
See Wart's face palm because he knows that Marvin doesn't know what he's saying.
No, and Marvin's being genuine.
We know.
Yeah, which is the painful part because she probably doesn't know if she should be angry or like upset that he doesn't know what he's saying.
Wait,
Well, I'm.
is this in relation
Accidental
to...
innuendo.
Oh!
Yeah. Wait, no.
Marvin fucking catches it after Wirtz explains it to him in his fucking ear. He turns to Lieutenant and goes, "That's not what I meant, I apologize."
I gathered that.
Look, but seriously, there are a lot of disgruntled Federation vets. If you want to gather information, since we're all military, that's not a bad angle to run with.
We don't necessarily want to broadcast that we're mobile suit pilots.
Not,
Yeah.
well, yeah, not that. I mean,
No, for the most part, we're gonna want to advertise that we are nowhere associated with the Federation. We're probably gonna say that we're most likely Xeon in this situation.
We
ladies and
probably
gentlemen.
don't want to travel as a group either. Other than
No.
the fact that one woman
Anyway.
traveling with 7 men would be weird.
And we know for a fact that Williams and the lieutenant over here should not be left alone. For Williams' life.
For his safety, for
Meh.
his safety, I suggest you.
Ma'am, you could just say they're your bodyguards, says the pilot.
Do I look like royalty to you?
You look like you could pass. You could pass as you could pass as being in the mob.
Yeah, that's might get a shot.
I'm actually kind of flattered, but no.
yeah.
You could be my boss.
Williams, my God, I'm tempted to let her throw you off this aircraft. Just with a parachute.
No, I think it's
we-
probably best that I stay in whatever accommodations we have. Keep you all coordinated.
Warts just whispers, "It's just Zito. I don't think this aircraft even has parachute."
Shit, we're lucky this aircraft has doors
Yeah.
and a working fuel pump.
Well, as soon as we land, let me
Oh,
go
this-
to town first.
Funny you mentioned the fuel pump.
We're coming in hot.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this is not going to be a soft landing, everybody.
All right, brace for it.
Okay, when you're bracing for impact, ladies and gentlemen, you make sure you grab the straps nice and tight, duck your head down between the legs, and pray to whatever god you believe in.
God damn it! I'm gonna die in a helicopter crash, and I'm a mobile suit pilot.
Relax, it's not that hot. It's just gonna as the alarm starts blaring. Shit.
Oh,
Doesn't this thing have wheeled landing gear? We could just try to auto-rotate in.
I did not live
Cute.
this long to die here.
Yeah, Cue the pilot desperately getting a piece together hind to the ground
Which he
in
does.
at least 2 pieces.
No, he makes it in 1 piece. It's just probably not going anywhere for a while.
Yeah, helicopters can auto-rotate safely down.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah, shut.
there we are.
Alrighty,
What
so...
opens
That
the door
was
out?
actually impressive. Good job,
Thank-
pilot.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, if you don't mind, I have some issues to take out on the engine of this aircraft, as he just collects a wrench from under his seat and starts climbing out.
Right. We probably should scatter before we attract attention.
Agreed.
Yeah, no one's gonna notice the 300-year-old attack helicopter landing nearby.
Yeah. Marvin fucking puts his hood up and just begins walking towards Budapest.
It's only 75 years old.
How long were they producing these things?
You
They still
don't want
make them.
still make them. Yes.
Yes. By the way,
Just
their
one
trials
very-
are off.
So...
Very,
I mean, fuck. Being honest, the hind is about as good as you can make a helicopter. It's
Without making it
For it.
literally the lat eye.
yes. There's literally no reason to ever stop making hinds as long as helicopters are useful.
Shit, even we use them, don't we?
Yeah,
No,
training.
we for training, yeah.
Zito's gotten chased around by them before.
Yeah. That wasn't fun. Also...
I can just
BMP is
imagine
obviously
Zito
strong.
running around in a Hummer being chased by a hind but screaming over the speakers so couple yeah.
Alright.
And then getting shredded by paintball ammunition.
They don't fire light ammo. They just like bang, bang, bang. You're dead.
I'll say I'll
kind
be-
of-
wrap this up because it's
The Jesus
Really
needs to
bad
go to bed,
time.
guys.
So go to bed. That's fine.
yeah, no, but are we actually going to continue this, or are we just gonna sit and ramble?
I mean,
Alrighty, so
Yeah,
we're
everyone
doing stuff, so...
meet on the outskirts of town. I'm going to quickly survey a possible location real quick.
Right.
I'm just going.
I'm
to
just gonna nip down to an old bar I used to visit when I was stationed here.
Try not to draw any recognition, alright?
Well,
Oh,
there might be some
join
guys
ya.
I recognise, but they might come in handy.
Fair enough, I'll might as well join you then.
Twa is was Twa stepped off on his own, and he's going to look into something a little unusual. Is there any places that Xeon was in Budapest formerly, right?
Yes. Because
there
they
any place-
they owned Eastern Europe.
Did anywhere that they any that place a Xeon loyalist would hide out?
I mean, there's probably ex-Xeon soldiers who stayed behind. Actual remnants? I don't know.
Ex-Xeon soldiers or something.
Yeah. Ex-vets you can find plenty of.
Hmm.
Guys who are into the whole resistance thing, harder to find.
Fair enough. He's gonna go on the tourist trail and see what he can hear.
Yeah, so you guys get to Budapest. Bright lights, big city, not too many bomb craters.
Half the city packed up and stolen.
Not
Well, I mean, it's
correction. Not too many not filled bomb craters.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some
I mean,
bullet
as far
holes
as-
in buildings
As far as
and
the
such,
floor
but
part of the Earth goes, it's pretty nice. You know, it's like Rio, sans favelas, but same level of poverty. I was about to say Karachi, but Karachi's an actual shithole. And you're all silent. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, just
Okay.
and I want to go off one.
The city is your oyster, gentlemen.
I go check the safe houses, see if there are any still exist.
Okay.
I'm going to go look for Xeon loyalists.
All right.
Something.
I'm gonna visit an old bar.
Might as well come with you. It's
Yeah, I'm an
Alright.
alcoholic.
So Den and Frank go drinking.
Well, I'm not
Degenerates
off to
that
go
they
drinking,
are.
I have to socialise.
Oh, Denton's also go drink.
See if I can bring up a few, you know, offer someone a drink and see if I can get any info that way.
Right. So Zito, give me an investigation roll.
Investigation? Good. Okay, so that... God damn it, I had to pull up on Battle Century. Investigation is
It's an awareness test.
Yeah. So, plus or minus fight. You get a extra dice if you actually took up the skill for it.
Yeah, you get advantage if you have the skill. Otherwise, it's.
I have the skill.
Okay, so you get advantage. So 2 dice.
2 dice. No, I said
Do dice.
Yeah. And you take the highest. There we go. All right. So, most of the addresses you know are leveled now because Xeon. But there's a nice 3-story flat in a upscale part of town that's still standing. The kind of place college kids would rent like 7 to a house.
perfect. That one's still existing.
Yep.
Can I go into
And-
it to check to see if any of the equipment's still there? That was...
The key is still under the fake rock at the front porch.
Yes.
Inside, you're not so lucky. Most of the surveillance equipment is gone. The place has been broken into. But I mean, the locks still work, and only a couple of windows are broken.
Now can I check the secret storage areas?
Yeah,
See if those were
still
broken.
those still probably have all their shit because those are probably like biometrically locked or something.
Yes.
Because it's the space future, and they have those.
Well, that and it's... No one will probably think to look under the floor of the closet underneath the hole that is beneath that original hole in the closet.
Yeah. So in there, you find wiretapping equipment, cameras, telescopes, whatever you do for surveillance.
And weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All the stuff is still here. Got some radios, and we're set. Let's keep this stuff down here and gather everyone up. And I proceed to then re-put everything back in perfectly, throw some dust to recover everything to make it look like it wasn't touched, and relock the door and leave.
Okay.
While keeping everything, keeping full situational awareness to make sure nobody's following me.
Yeah, nobody's following you.
And I go to find everyone to tell them where to go.
Okay.
How late is it?
It's nighttime.
Like how late?
9 p.m. probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Right when parties start happening.
Yeah. Which I think Budapest is supposed to be a party town, so I've heard.
It is when there aren't shootouts.
Well, Hungary's not that bad these days. In real life, I mean.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I was saying it's not that bad in real life now.
Yeah.
I'm saying back in the day. When Gundam was.
Yeah, in Gundam it probably is a little shittier.
Just a little.
Trying to think, where would, because like, if you're trying to contact those people, you don't really want to be in a party area per se. Trying to think of a good place to look that isn't being covered by others. Yeah, but like, where's a fucking congregation area for the slums?
Well, you know what you could do?
Is there a
Because
veterans
post
club?
office-
We could go looking on bum fights.
I mean, a veterans club isn't that bad of an idea.
That's probably also a bar.
Yeah, even then, like Marvin would be real fucking. He'd be a weird one to get looked at.
Yeah.
But
Although him and Wirtz
could-
are former Xeons, so.
well, negligibly. I mean, their military service was all fucking Federation, basically. At least for
Although Wirtz
Marvin.
does have a faint hint of a Xeon accent.
Yeah, fucking Marvin's from Mars, so
Right.
He has the Eat accent.
he has fucking, I don't know, something.
I think
That'd be
he
a
would have
fun-
picked up a New Yorker accent from being around.
I
Being
don't know.
in New York
Kiwi
during
accent.
his.
Because New Yorkers don't really have an accent.
Yeah, fuck it. He'll look for a veterans club type thing near a part of town where locals do in fact reside.
Alright. So, Frank and Denton go drinking.
I'm gonna brush my teeth. Be back.
Wirtz is trying to figure out what the fuck to do, and whether or
So
not he
that-
should actually take off the stuff that's obscuring his face, because that's probably going to get him more suspicious looks than actually showing his face.
But the meme.
Well, you could be one of the cultures that still wears a face mask.
Or we just do it like Wirtz's face is just never shown on camera, but people in the universe see it all the time.
Yeah, it's funnier that nobody's seen his face before.
I trust this man with my life, but you don't know what he looks like. Your point. I see no problem with this. You trusted Char Aznable.
Have put all locations that he has showed up in:
Voyevodsky.
Where?
Budapest,
Well, yeah, what-
Moscow, Sydney, Laos, San Francisco, Dakar, Paris, Beijing, Tokyo, and Hershey.
Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Yes.
All right, sure, why not?
Highly specific, but okay.
Xeon wanted chocolate. We weren't about to let them have it.
This is all before the 1 Year War. Remember.
Goddamn,
Zitsky, Kawa,
Zito's
Goddamn
actually a very
communists.
Jaka.
Zito's actually a very bad man.
Yes.
But like, not so much badass, but like just a
Petrovsky.
bad, awful person.
Petrovsky.
Oh no, this is all with the special forces.
Sovka.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah, here's a doozy of a Polish name.
we still
Here
doing
you go.
stuff.
Brzezicki?
Does Wirtz
But is
finally
this-
reveal his face,
but
or
is
is
this-
that for the next part?
Brzezinski, I think.
Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight because I'm also fading fast, and I have to plan some more encounters.
That's fair, and
Cool. Well,
this is gonna end the recording. After I end the recording, I just want to talk to you guys off the record about something.
okay.
But I hope you
Alright.
guys enjoyed our technical episode 2. A actual video will come up about character profiles and stuff like that later on. And I hope you
Cool
guys
thing.
like and enjoy this.
Yeah.